Next stop, Inaba. Doors open on the right at Inaba. Please watch your step before disembarking the train. We hope you had a great time using the Dolce Express. Please take all your belongings before you leave the train. No signal. Nope. No midnight. It's not raining. So, of course, there's no midnight channel. So here's the thing I was thinking about. What if it snows? Does that count as raining? If it snows in Inaba and it's midnight, does that count as rain or does it have to be rain? It counts? Okay. Inaba. Yaso Inaba. I think about the dub very, very often where the guy is like, Yaso Inaba. Yaso Inaba. Ryotaro Dojima. Dojima can't say he can't. He got dang don't understand his own name. Inaba. Why isn't my game full screen? That's weird. In fact, hold on a second. It's bigger screen than it normally is. Okay, so I think this is what happened. I updated my... Fuck. I updated my... I updated my, what is it called? Graphics card. And everything changed. It changed every single one of my games. Like I use NVIDIA or whatever. And Sega, hey! Yeah, and now every time I boot up a game, it's... I don't understand. Games that were nice and perfect are no longer perfect. It's okay, because I'm perfect. Nevermore, Setsunaku, Nagareta, Kore, Bum, bum. Okay. Tanabata, what did you wish for, Nana? She wished for world peace. Orihime-sama is going to grant it. Said I'm the one who's got to leave. I said nobody's really got to leave. Oh, I love this game, guys. I freaking love this game. It's funny because like Persona 4 and Persona 5 bounce between one of my favorite RPGs. No, I'm just kidding. My favorite RPG is Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. I bamboozled you. Ashy! Thank you for the resub!
Happy 3.
Happy 3! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. How are you, Ashy? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. What the fuck is a Persona 5? Does not exist. Does not compute. I want to replay Persona 5. God, I'm just going to replay all the Persona games. I'm just going to be strictly a Persona streamer. There's nothing for me to do. Here's the thing that's the worst part about coming back to a game you haven't played in forever. You don't remember anything. I don't remember what my stats are. I don't remember what my good personas are. I think it's status, right? No. There we go. Whoa, look at how diligent and strong courage for knowledge I am. Professor, I'm a professor. Are you looking brand new these days? Maybe it's the glasses. I am even more perfect than usual. That's the reason. I've been sexier. I've grown sexier. I think I was like working on books or something. Do I have a book that I was working on? Yeah, easy origami to increase my understanding. I haven't played my copy of Persona 4 because I forgot how the game works. Like, I didn't remember how to get personas I need, how to explore. It's easy. All you have to do is just keep pressing the X button, and everything will be okay. I'm waiting for reset. It's rainy, guys. It's a rainy day. You know what that means. It's time to eat a bowl of meat. I'm going to be cooking this actually today. After my stream, I got some rice. I've got some beef. I'm probably going to make it the same amount of beef. Actually, I think it's a pork bowl. Maybe it's a mixed bowl. Did you know that I was going to do the 1000 origami challenge? It's not really a challenge, but like it's a myth. If you have the patience to fold 1000 cranes, origami cranes, you'll be granted a wish. I made it to about 800 and something. Like, I think under 864 or something. And then I stopped. You folded me a crane out of McDonald's wrapper. Thanks for that. I gotta showcase my skills, okay? You can work as a janitor today. It's raining. You feel your relationship with Nanako isn't ready to advance yet. How do you fold an origami crane? You use Google. Or a YouTube tutorial video. I made a bean pie earlier today. Ooh. Here's the thing. When you're an adult, meal prep is kind of important. You feel your relationship with Soyoka will deepen. Do I have Devil with me? I do. Okay. Ba-da-na-na-na-na-na. You thought you heard something from down the hall. You decided to pretend not to hear it and continue cleaning. Your courage is increased. Small sister, why will we not bond? The old lady in the morning garb is standing there again. She should be wearing an evening garb. It's evening. Good evening. See? I'm sorry about what happened last time when I was staring at your face. You just look like someone I knew. The old woman smiles gently. Why is this music playing? Like, clearly she's not going to hurt you. Do you work here? I'm a high school student. Only part-time.
Is that so?
Is that so? Ow! Thank you, Ashy. I have a granddaughter about you. Why doesn't it throw it all at once? Why doesn't it like go ba 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 anymore? I have a granddaughter about your age. She went back home today, though. Thinking about it, meeting you here is a wonder. But I won't be coming back here anymore. And neither will you. This isn't a big town. We might run into each other eventually. I like to take it in the sun. I like to take it in the sun at the riverbank. Wow, she likes it in the sun, guys. The river sparkles so beautifully. It all feels so good. It saddens me. I'll be going now. Well, that was weird. And then a sexy nurse comes by.
Here.
You're here. Talk about timing. That room over there needs some work done in it. Perhaps could you... Oh, whatever. Just get in there. What will we do? What are we gonna do in the room, Sayoko? Did her family pass? I think it's implied that her daughter died or something. I think you might learn about it in her social link if we do. The patient who had been in this room had left just a while ago. I want you to mop the floor. Don't ask what happened and... My mom says I can't hang out anymore. Okay. I was just kidding. The patient who was in here was released today. He returned right from the brink of death. He was a good patient who always listened to what I said. Plus, He was the president of his company at a young age. He was handsome, didn't complain, and was independent. He wanted to get back to his work desperately. And thanks to his perseverance is a different word. Perseverance, he was able to leave even earlier than we had scheduled to release him. Thank you for caring for me, he said, bowing to me so happily. Then he turned around and walked out. He said such stupid things like that. He loved me. Everyone leaves. They only need me when they're my patients. In the end, they all leave me. It's good that they get better. That's exactly why I don't like kids. They always try to win arguments. Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to be positive. Why did you become a nurse, Sayoko? Why did you become a nurse, Sayoko?
Nice work.
I guess I probably shouldn't have been like, she was like, oh man, everyone leaves me, I have abandonment issues, and then be like, well, at least they get better. I probably should have been like, yeah, that sucks. Well, haha, wow, that sucks. Haha, you're so sexy. Trust me, I know how to do it. I know how to lay the moves on. Haha, that's so crazy. Man, I don't understand. Haha, no, don't die, you're so sexy. There are people who are actually like that too. I think that's the crazy part. Nurse job pays you 5,000 yen, and the Persona 5 Temperance Arcana makes you pay. Oh.
The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area.
Wet.
As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
It seems the fog will set in tonight. It's a good thing I saved Rise. You decide to watch the Midnight Channel. I love his little sleeping garbs. It's really nice. It's midnight. The fog has set in. That's so ominous. A nice happy-go-lucky game and it's like, the fog has set in. No one is appearing on the Midnight Channel. Since Rise has been rescued, it seems the killer was thwarted this time. Thwarted. The fog is covering the town. What an ominous game. I love this game, guys. It's so creepy and scary and spooky. I forgot about this part. I forgot it happens already. It's so soon. Feet. You hear sirens in the distance. Did something happen? Your cell phone is ringing. And it's not a smartphone. It's from Chie.
Did you hear yet? They found a dead body just outside the shopping district. I don't get it. I mean,
It's so crazy to think that, like, 10 years ago, we were still using flip phones.
Look, we're all meeting at Junes. Come over right away.
Well, not all of us. I think I had a BlackBerry smartphone at the time. But I do know that when I was in 2008, I had a really crazy, nice, like, flip phone.
Hey, over here!
It was a cool flip phone.
Yosuke went over to check out the scene. He should be back soon.
This game came out when there was plenty of flip phones. I guess smartphones was more like a bougie thing. If you like you were like rich, or if you had I won't say rich, but like if you had like it was kind of like new technology, you know?
Yeah, it was murder, all right.
It was murder, all right.
The body was hanging upside down on an apartment's rooftop railing.
But how could that...
That's not all. The victim this time, it was King Moron.
King Moron?
You mean that King Moron? Senpai's homeroom teacher?
This game came out in Japan in 2009, right? Or did it come out in like 2010 maybe? I don't remember. No, it couldn't have been wait, is it 2009?
Why?
Why? I think it was 2009.
What's going on here?
How am I supposed to know? But I talked to a guy there who saw it. It's true. There's no mistake.
Gotta be shitting me. Ain't the killer targeting people who
He
get
was
shot on
murdered!
TV?
He was dead!
I ain't never seen King Moron on the Midnight Channel or any other programs.
2008. Damn.
Why did this happen?
And the game takes place, I think the game takes place in 2012?
I thought we finally figured some things out.
Or no. It takes place in 2000, I don't know, like, I'll find out.
Maybe the Midnight Channel doesn't have anything to do with this.
2011, I think.
We came so far and now we're
Yeah,
back to
2011,
square one.
2012.
Were we in over our heads, trying to catch a culprit that even the police couldn't find?
It's too early to give up.
Damn straight. We
Unlike me.
Because the police can't tell their asses from their elbows. We give up now, and that shithead's gonna be on the loose forever. This ain't the time for bitching and moaning. We just gotta keep on keeping on.
Kanji-kun.
Kanji-kun.
Big talk from someone like you, Kanji.
I remember because Yosuke was born the same year as me.
What's that supposed to mean?
I know.
I know.
We're dealing with a murderer here, but we've all risked our lives to get this far.
I like how you said Yosuke was born in the same year as you, but that would also imply Chie and Yukiko, and technically the protagonist. Specifically Yosuke, though.
No way we'll back down. And we promised the bear, too.
The bear.
Hey, that's right.
That bears.
Teddy knows something about this.
Well, since moping around won't do us any good, let's go see him.
Okay, listen. V-necks are cool, okay? There's a reason why Yosuke's wearing it. It's a reason why I'm wearing it, because they're so cool. Look, you can see his collarbones. You can see my collarbones. Wow. Amazing. I don't like that. Every time Yosuke shows up and we're wearing the same shirt.
Huh? There's staff here?
Now that's unusual. Hi there. Did something happen?
Ah, Yosuke-kun.
Great timing. Did the manager tell you anything about this?
Yosuke is actually pretty reliable when it comes to being a worker.
There's been this weird mascot around our department.
My
for
favorite
quite a
thing are the
while now.
penguins. You guys see the penguins? I love them. I'm in love with those penguins.
Is there some kind of campaign on today?
Mascot?
He said his name was, what was it?
Terry.
Well, there are no customers around, so I guess it's fine. I better get back to my station.
Isn't that weird? To think that these characters, if it were
Please don't tell me.
if it were reality, they would be the same age as as Prismaya, cool streamer. Not me though, I'm 37.
He's here.
Ah, this really hits the spot.
Is it just me or does Teddy's buttons look a little off?
What the? I mean, how'd you?
Teddy's just ugly? I mean, you can just say that.
Enough. I've been waiting.
Teddy, are you okay on this side?
Persona 5 crew would be like 23. Oh, imagine being 23.
How did you even leave your side?
Of course I can come out. There's an exit.
That would mean Persona 3 crew would be like 30, 31.
It just never occurred to me to do it before. But spending time with you all sparked my curiosity about this world. I did wonder if it was a good idea, but my feet started moving before I could decide. And when
I was
thought
thinking about...
I had nowhere to go.
Did anybody watch
That was a waste
Persona
to go
3
back.
Trinity Soul?
So I waited here for you. Oh, someone asked for my name, so I told them I'm Teddy.
Okay, this is... So... There's a joke in this that didn't translate well into... into, English. I don't know the exact pun, but Teddy says a pun here. He's like... Kuma des or something like that. And like Kuma means like can be read as like manager or something, or like something like that. An associate or something. So they couldn't really be like, yeah, he works here.
So that's why. Oh,
Yeah, Teddy's
there's
buttons
something
are
I
like
need to ask you.
fucked.
How long have you been here, Teddy? Did anyone enter the other world?
I stayed until the fog settled in on my side, but no one came.
You're positive. You really didn't sense a single person.
I just said that I didn't.
Oh, I
was
really
there
want to be
all
in
by
one of those
myself,
massage
as
chairs.
always.
Oh. Decacho! Thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. My name is Akira Dolce, your local barista VTuber. I'm a VTuber, and I play video games, and I'm a barista, and I'm a VTuber. Let me get you a shout out. Decacho! I'm not following you. Dang, now I'm following you. Wow, I love that. Are you winning, son? Hey, that's my line. That is my line. What were you doing? What were you playing? Yakuza 5. Yakuza 5. Wow, I love the Yakuza series. Did you know that Yakuza was based off of Persona? That's a complete total lie. But I do like, what's his name? The dude. The guy.
Your nose wasn't clogged or anything?
Kiryu-chan. Kiryu-chan. How's your stream? What was your favorite part of your stream today?
100% alone. That's why I came over here. But I can understand if you don't believe me. My senses aren't that good lately anyways.
I believe you.
Oh, Sensei's heart is radiating pure kindness.
Well, it's true that the Midnight Channel was blank last night. And even before that, Teddy says he didn't sense anything, right? Does that mean King Moron was never on that side?
What could this mean?
What's going on?
Hey, I want to go somewhere.
Huh? Now ain't the time, dude. You seriously don't plan on going back, do you? Where do you want to go, anyway?
Where is he
I
going?
want to give this to Rise-chan. It's for her.
What is it? Glasses. Okay, I thought he was gonna be like a gun.
Rise-chan will probably back us up from now on, so I'm gonna fight alongside you with everything I got. Don't think of me as the same cute little Teddy. I'm an all-new model. I have a powerful attack, an unbeatable defense, and a winning smile.
And a still shitty personality.
Today begins the new legend of Teddy.
Wow, a new legend.
Teddy has joined the group as a frontline fighter. He'll definitely be a strong asset. He'll be a strong asset in your battle against the shadows. Nice.
Uh-oh, people are starting to stare. Keep it down, will you, Ted?
Teddy has like the least strongest ass.
Come on, let's go somewhere else.
Those cheeks can't cut through steel. Not like Yosuke's cheeks.
Okay, just to make sure, I'm gonna ask you one last time. Nobody was over there except for you until the fog came back, correct?
That's what I've been saying.
He didn't show
Has
up on the
Teddy's
Midnight
buttons
Channel
always been
either.
that fucked up, or is something going on?
What's up with that?
No clue.
Are baristas trained in the art of charisma? I mean, not all of them. I mean, have you seen those moody, silent barista types? I wanted to be a moody, silent barista type, and then now, look at me now. Look at me now.
We can be
My
sure
mother
now
is
that
very
King
proud of
Moron
me.
was never thrown into the TV.
Then what? He was killed over here? Why not throw him into a TV like all the rest?
I don't know.
Yeah, why only King Moron?
Maybe the culprit thought he couldn't kill any more people by throwing
She
them
should
into
be proud of.
TVs.
My mother is very. Have you guys watched the documentary about the Roblox oof sound? I
mean,
recommend it. It's a
we've
good
read his
watch.
last 3
It is
attempts in a
it is
row.
wild.
Oh, I get you. That could be it.
So they snuffed someone on our side this time to make sure it worked. Damn it. If that's true, then we have no way
There's
of
not a,
preventing
well,
more
it's not a
murders unless we
documentary.
catch
It's like
the
a
killer.
it's like an analysis video or like origin. I guess it would be a documentary, but it's by H Bomber Guy.
We need more clues. I
It
wonder
is
if
a
Lisa Chan's
crazy
up and
video.
around yet.
I recommend it, please.
Yeah, we'll have to put our hopes on her.
There's a big rabbit hole.
It's
Hi,
so
Jam. How's it
hot
going?
out. I'm taking this off.
I'm taking this off.
Wait, you're not talking about your head, are you? Cut it out! There's kids watching!
Ashy, congratulations on first.
Jeez, they'll be scarred for life if they see an empty mascot walking around. Have a little consideration, man.
Ashy, hello.
I'm glad you're back to normal, though. Your fur's all fuzzy again.
Can I feel it?
Can I feel it?
No. Actually, I'm no longer a hollow bear.
Do you know what's wild? This is before Troy Baker blew up.
I trained and trained, hoping to someday score with Chie-chan and Yuki-chan, and now I finally have an inside.
Yeah, good job with that.
Come on. Can't we give it a rest with the whole scoring thing?
Dude, you're hollow. Taking your head off isn't gonna cool you down.
Yeah, we're gonna peel some Teddy. We're gonna peel him.
But I just told you I'm
Peeled.
not hollow anymore.
Look at him sweaty. He's so sweaty.
It's too hot. I can't stand it.
He's wet.
It's so hot.
Whoa! What the?
Much better.
No way!
Yeah, naked guy. A naked white guy. In a food court. What's out of the ordinary
Now
here?
that hit the spot.
What do you know? Mostly know Troy Baker for.
Hey, Chie-chan,
Uh,
Yuki-chan.
Kanji Tatsumi for one. Yuri Lowell from Tales of Vesperia. Action Bastard from Shin-Chan. I think those are like the 3 roles that I really associate him with. Other than that, after he blew up, I just did not keep track of what he was in. Action Bastard was Troy. Troy Baker was Action Bastard. There's an audition video. Hold on. Let me get the audition video. I'm gonna play the audition video for you because it's actually really, really funny. I'll also play Laura Bailey's as well because she also blew up as well. I guess Shin-Chan actors. Audition. Audition. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna play a couple, and then I'm gonna play Troy Baker's. So I'm gonna do Laura Bailey, Brina Palencia, and then I'll do Troy Baker. And then there's a huge difference. So here's Laura Bailey.
Laura Bailey, Shin-chan.
Laura Bailey.
Yeah,
Chin
I'd
Chin.
love to, but I already got plans to sit around and do nothing. I had no idea you had such strong feelings for me, Maso. But don't you think we're too young to be doing this? Not to mention the fact that we're both, boys. So now what? I don't even know which one of us is supposed to be the bride.
She
or
also did Kid
whether
Trunks
or
as
not
well,
he wants
yes.
Kids? I'm gonna pee on myself! Ah! I missed today's episode of Action Man. Dad, wait. What if it's that girl from the ring? Oh, I thought for sure it was Ring Girl. Oh.
All right, now, okay, good. Brina Palencia reading for Georgie.
I think Marina Palencia was also
About
a
$25 a week plus stock options.
one of
I'm
the
pulling down $250 a week.
was it
About 20
voice manager? What's that called again? The person, voice director, ADR director. I believe Brina Palencia was the ADR director as well.
$25 a week, not to mention dental. There's no such thing, moron! For the love of God, pull up your pants! Harry Potter isn't real. Now cover up your chamber of secrets. Pull up your damn pants! Pull up your pants for once! I don't care if she's your mom. She can't stand in the way of the free market. Where does she think she lives? Communist France! So you just beg like a panhandler till your mother hands you out government cheese like some kind of welfare state.
Government cheese.
Question mark? Uh-huh.
You can hear the guy in the studio.
Do you want me to end it like a question? Okay. So you just beg like a panhandler till your that sucked. Let me do it again. So you just beg like a panhandler till your mother hands out government cheese like some kind of welfare state?
Okay, and now, and now for Troy Baker.
Are we going? Right now? Wow. Kind of snuck up on me. So this is Troy Baker, and I'm reading for, it's Action Bastard? Is the name of the character. This is the Action Bastard. Okay. And do you want like kind of a just over the top hero voice, or do you want? Okay.
Right, kid. Let's show this flame-broiled bitch who's boss.
Like that?
Now, Shin-chan, let's kick some ass.
And there's okay, hang on, I'm sorry. Apparently,
Their stickety sweetness will soothe our scorched palates.
what is that referring to?
He's like, this is the longest audition track too. This one's 3 minutes. The other ones were like a
They
minute.
go into a room of just big buns of stinky buns.
Action
Okay.
Bastard says, put a sausage in your
so-
mouth.
Their stickety sweetness will soothe our scorched palates.
Like that?
Giant sand scorpion! My action bastardness is of no use here! Run like schoolgirls!
Or we could actually make it even goofier on that last if you want to.
Yeah, he's like, totally communicating with the guys.
Giant sand scorpion! My action bastardness is of no use here! Run like schoolgirls!
Okay. And okay.
It was things like these that made me want to be a voice actor.
Oh, that's a very viable weapon.
Dear God, what's she been eating? Skunk crap and beer? Dear God, what's she been eating? Skunk crap and beer?
a bad diaper with poop of many animals in it. Then the triumphant laughter. Ah! Like that? Okay. Then this last one would be, so it's more like I'm activating my powers, my bastardness powers. All right. Liquid nitrogen bomb explode! Like that?
Like
So
that?
you'll
Like
call
that?
me, right?
You'll call me, right? Man, I love that. I love his work. Before he blew up. Before he blew up!
To wear? I'm basically like a newborn at the moment.
Why is he so naked?
Teddy? Is that really you? Wait, did you say you're like a newborn? Then don't take the bottom part off. You need some clothes, right? Come on, let's go look around.
I'm sure there are people who are like horny for Teddy. And that thought just scares me.
That's Teddy? He said he's not hollow anymore. So, like, he grew himself a body in there?
What kind of creature would do that? I mean, what is he?
So is Teddy still the suit, or is Teddy the person inside the suit?
Then again, this is hardly the first bizarre thing we've seen. And I gotta admit, it's probably better than him walking around in his bear suit. Oh hey, weren't we gonna see about talking to Rise? I was so shocked that I lost track of what we were talking about.
Is there a reason why they gave him like a regular ass human body? Because he totally could have just been a bear
Teddy,
inside the
he's
real
with the
world.
girls, so he should be fine.
It's finally the season for topsicles again.
Dude, how many are you going to eat?
Are you a topsicle or a
stomachache.
bottomsicle?
Sorry we're late.
Do we have to kill the suit or the guy to kill Teddy?
How did it take you that long to find clothes for Ted?
I need to know, like, what, like, Teddy was empty at first, right? So, like, did his consciousness transfer into, like, a human body, or did, like...
Whoa. Is that you, Teddy?
Oui, monsieur. How do I look?
I'm French, haha. Ho ho. C'est magnifique.
Don't encourage him. I have to say, it totally blew my mind. But he's Teddy, all right. This guy had to make it a huge ordeal. Everything was new to him, so it turned into a big mess.
I don't know why, but everyone swaying is making me motion sick. Do you, like, specific, you can see it with protagonist Kun and Yosuke. They kind of look like they're sliding. They're sliding in their reality. Kind of in Yukiko, too.
He was so excited in the women's section that he started blabbering. Hey, you can't just go around doing whatever you please when you're in this form. Got it?
Well, he can't help it. It's his first time in our world.
All right.
Don't excuse it, Yukiko.
Like that? I never said I won't forgive you.
I'm so glad. I was worried that you didn't like me anymore.
Oh, man. If you can behave yourself, you'll be pretty cute.
Is he cute? What do you think, Kanji?
Huh? What are you asking me for?
Well, I was just wondering if he was your type.
I don't know, Yosuke, is he your type?
Oh, I get it. What you're really asking is, will you please beat the shit out of me, Kanji?
Yes.
It ain't funny, Yukiko-senpai.
Sorry.
I think it's funny that Kanji wants to beat Yosuke up.
You'll have to
I like it when
forgive
Kanji beats his
Yukiko.
friends up.
She's helpless when she gets this way.
Oh, please, everyone. Don't fight over me, baby.
Shut up! You
Shut
picking a
up.
fight with me?
Jeez. Oh well.
Does Troy Baker really get comedic roles anymore? I'm thinking about it now and like he kind of just does the serious characters now. Hold on, I'm like super curious now. Troy Baker IMDb. Troy Baker. Like what is his roles now? Bitter Squirrel from Ragnarok. Oh, isn't that that's a comedic character, isn't it? I think Bitter Squirrel is a comedic character. What the fuck did I just close out of? Oh, my schedule. Okay. Bitter Squirrel.
Acts of violence, capable of an astounding variety of acts of violence, I imagine.
What is happening?
This must be
You
the
guys don't need to
squirrel
see
that claims the
anything.
world tree.
It's just a
That
squirrel.
delectable aroma. Could it be? Pardon the intrusion. Ah, yes. Amber resin. Delightfully nutty with a hint of squidding.
No.
Not.
Okay. I ate my words immediately.
Here, Kanji, get whatever ice cream you want. Just share it with Teddy. We're gonna head for the tofu shop. Wait here until we get back. Wow, you're rich.
I can't just take this from you.
Think of it as a welcome back party for Teddy. Just don't go around making a racket.
Whoa, Yosuke, what's gotten into you? You're
I need to
acting
use
like
the
a
bathroom.
senpai
Oh
all
no.
of a sudden.
I need to have an idle meeting with my
I get
associates.
it. You might say differently, but
I'll wait for the
you're
scene to
still
end
nice
though.
Teddy. I'm glad Yosuke's developing into such a mature adult, someone who doesn't let trifles bother him.
What? You're worrying me, Chie.
Oh, it's about Teddy's clothes.
Just kidding, I
that's
don't
all.
have I can't wait.
Before
Oh shit!
You seriously charged it to me?
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I apologize. I apologize. I went to go get some water as well. I made some water and I was like, man, I should go get some water. And now I'm drinking some water. Hopefully that won't make me pee some more.
Why would you do that? You know I just bought a motorcycle. I'm broke.
I wonder if they just like added that in.
So, if you're already broke, a little more debt isn't gonna make much of a difference.
Chie.
What?
Come on, baby. Stop fighting.
Shut up! This is your fault, you know. You listen here, Ted. You better take really, really, really good care of that. If you put even a single tear in it, I'll make your next set of clothes out of the bear hide you took off.
Chie really is just like, yeah, we'll just charge.
Don't let it get you down.
Charge it to Yosuke.
Let's go get some topsicles.
And then he spills all the topsicles all over his new clothes.
Let's go
And it
now.
has red dye in
I
it.
think they're going to be a while.
Hey baby, don't fight over me. Where did he get that one from? Where did he get that one from? Detective.
I had a feeling you'd come.
Hat-wearing boy.
You're...
A hat-wearing
Show
boy.
yourself with Risei Kujikawa now?
Jeez, why did the clerk even let them charge it to someone else? Huh? Wait, you're that guy we saw with Kanji.
Precisely. I don't believe we've met since then. In fact, I don't believe I've ever introduced myself. My name is Naoto Shiragane. I'm investigating the multiple murders that have occurred here. Mind if I ask you a few questions on the subject?
I love Naoto's hat. I want your hat.
The latest victim,
Give me your
Kinshiro
hat.
Muraoka. He was a teacher at the school you all
Kinshiro.
attend, correct?
So what?
The public is focused on the fact that he is associated with the second victim's school, but in truth, that's irrelevant. What intrigues me is the inconsistency. This Muraoka has never appeared on television. What do you make of that?
Naoto knows.
How are we supposed to know?
Well, we'll leave it at that. For my part, I'd like to solve this case as quickly as possible. I'll be keeping an eye on you all. Well then, until we meet again.
Who is that guy?
It felt like he completely saw through us. He even knew about the TV thing.
Risei Kujikawa. Hi.
Risei-chan, are you okay now?
I kind of want them to port the dancing games onto PC for some reason.
Are you all here to check up on me?
Well, yeah.
Oh, do you guys have a moment? There's something I want to tell you. Follow me. My grandma's taking care of the shop today.
I legit forgot that Laura Bailey voiced this character.
Huh? Sure. Oh.
I was like, yeah, Troy Baker, Troy Baker. Laura Bailey's sitting right there. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember being at my house. When I came to, though,
Why does she always
I was
stand like that?
already
It
in
always
the other world.
like annoyed me that she stands like that.
Aw. Still no real information on the killer.
We met this weird kid named Naoto a second ago.
Oh, he's come to the shop several times. He asked me a lot about the incident. I didn't tell him anything about the other world, though. I figured it'd be a waste of time. Actually, he asked me about you guys, too, but I just made up some stuff. Like, they found me unconscious on the roof at Jeunesse.
Well, I guess that's close enough to the truth.
So...
What's up?
What's up?
I really appreciate what you did for me. Thank you so much! I love you guys!
Huh?
What?
Oh, you don't have to thank us.
Dude, she's so cute. Man, it's finally hitting me that you're the real deal. You really are Reset.
Well, I know I sounded gloomy and all from stress, so I thought you might not like me that way. Do I sound weird? Oh, but I guess it sounds more natural this way to the public. I'm sorry. I've practically lost touch with what the normal me is like.
I think we talked about this. Hey, have you guys seen What is Nathan Fielder?
I think everyone has multiple sides to them. You don't have to force yourself to decide on just one.
This is like a huge thing about what is Nathan Fielder. When Rise's like, I don't really know what one's the real me. I don't know what the real Nathan Fielder is. And then the person doing the video documentary goes off on basically this whole thing, like what they're talking about now.
It sounds convincing when Yukiko says it.
Huh? Really?
Thanks. I'm glad you're the first people I got to know here.
Oh yeah, we almost forgot your present. The teddy glasses. You don't have to take them, but, well...
Every time I see her glasses, it reminds me of like a creamsicle or something. Teddy gave you a pair of glasses to hold on to when Rise joined you. What should you say when giving it to her?
Senpai, would you be struggling without my help? I can help you in that world, right? With my power. So wouldn't it be better if I joined the team?
You didn't have to say anything. She said things at you.
These are kind of like proof that you're one of us.
You explained the effect of the glasses to Rise.
I see. I do remember you all wearing glasses over there. Thanks, Senpai. Now I'm part of the team too.
Rise Kujikawa joined the group. She'll definitely be a strong ass in solving the case. Unlike Teddy, with asses of not steel like Yosuke's.
I'll be going to Yasugami High starting tomorrow, but I don't have any friends yet, so don't ignore me, alright?
I don't think you'll have that issue, Rise.
I do owe you my life, so...
Leave it to me. Oh shit, courage.
Wow, I didn't realize you were so cool, Senpai.
This sure is a rough time to transfer here, though. The kidnappings, King Moron's death, all that and exams are soon, too. Exams. Now I'm depressing myself.
Oh, how are you guys doing on
If
finals?
there's any chance they'll be canceled.
There are people that are like, yeah, I have finals, and I'm like, huh?
I doubt it.
What's a finals?
They always hold exams, rain or shine.
I almost got killed by those monsters. Compared to that, exams are nothing.
Alrighty then. Let's discuss the case some more tomorrow at our special headquarters.
Yo, how's it going? Dude, Teddy ate 5 topsicles. Though if you count the ones I had before, well, that makes 6. So I still win.
I win. I win.
No one asked.
We're all done talking already.
You winning, son?
Let's go, Senpai.
Are you winning, son?
When did you get so chipper?
Do you go to Yasugami like Senpai? I'll be starting school there tomorrow, so I hope we get along too.
Huh? Oh.
I was like, wait a second. Wasn't this something that happened before? Like, oh, Rise's depressed. Now she's all hot, happy, and chipper. And the same thing literally happened with Yukiko.
What grade are you in?
So where's Teddy?
He's over there, finishing up his 5th topsicle. What are we gonna do with him?
Well, I guess I'll take him home.
Na, 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 na.
Good evening. This is Nightline News. Our top story for the night concerns the latest developments in an ongoing story. The serial murder case in Inaba has claimed a 3rd victim. The news shocked local residents, who have not seen another murder in 3 months, and assumed the spree had reached its end. The deceased taught at a local high school. Since his body was found arranged in a similar manner as the last 2 victims...
Yosuke bringing a weird kid home to his parents. They're like, Yosuke, we understand. You don't have to explain
What's
anything,
wrong?
Yosuke. We understand. You're a growing boy.
Was it someone you know? He died?
Nadeko seems scared. I'm here with you. Yay! Understanding.
I'm alright.
Yosuke's mom wanted a new son anyways. I feel like that's a thing that she would say.
This marks the second consecutive death after Miss Saki Konishi's, where the target was involved with Yasogami High. Mr. Muraoka was known for his strict teaching methods and is said to have had constant friction with his students. The police will be pursuing this line of inquiry and are planning to begin a large-scale investigation tomorrow. We now turn to our reporter at the scene for more details.
I headcanon they think Teddy is from an impoverished country, as he's wearing fancy clothes.
Dad won't be coming home again today.
And yet speaks fluent Japanese. Is this the rubber band one? Wait, you move a finger on your right hand. Huh?
Do it again! Do it again!
Joker ain't got nothing on this dexterity.
It moved! Hey, how did you do that? Tell me!
How did you move one finger to the other one? It's like one of those things like where you interlock your fingers together, like your thumb and your index finger.
Got him!
Got him! You kind of like you intertwine them, you put it behind your head, and then they come out and they're not intertwined at all. They're like, whoa! How did he do that? You know that there's like a trick, there's like a set of rings that do that. They basically, one has like a little notch in it that you can kind of like you can slap it in, and they're like, it looks like it's connected, but it's not actually connected, but it's connected, but it's not actually connected. I used to be into Magic. Like tricks, not the card game. You had a weird fever dream about being in a limousine.
Welcome. It's been quite some time.
It seems that you've been called to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams. How are things proceeding?
Terribly, thanks for asking.
Are you gradually drawing nearer to a solution to the mystery?
Yes.
Excellent.
The season has changed, but your future is not yet closed. In time, a path will open to you.
Man, she's got some like ruby red lipstick.
Our true reason for calling you here tonight
Tragically reminded that Marie exists. Jam has just been having a miserable time. Like, hey, Akira's playing Persona 4. Teddy, Marie.
Fusing personas. Have you been using our services diligently? The aid we will henceforth provide is an advanced form of fusion. I speak of the power to fuse 4 or more personas at once.
Insane.
I am quite certain that this will enable you to command even stronger powers.
Powers. A new fusion is available.
Your journey will soon reach its climax. And as a result, many challenges, which I cannot foresee at present, await you.
Await you.
Most interesting.
Do you guys remember when Igor was like, hello, welcome to the Velvet Room, it's me, Igor.
Well, until we meet again.
That always threw me off. What game was that? Persona 5. He goes, hello, I am Igor. I have a deep baritone voice.
Yo!
I still can't believe it. Our homeroom teacher was killed. I couldn't get that much sleep yesterday. How about you? Are you alright? I'm okay. Well, if we start getting depressed over something like this, we'll never catch the killer, huh? I think the fun thing about that whole situation with Persona 5 and the voice change for Igor was that, like, so between Persona 4 and Persona 4 the animation, the Japanese voice actor for Igor passed away. And then they're like, we're not sure if we're gonna recast Igor. And so they left him, they didn't give Igor any new lines in the anime. So he was just basically like, they just reused a bunch of recordings from the game. And then basically Margaret did all the talking. And so when Persona 5 came out and they saw Igor, they're like, oh no, oh my god, Igor. And then he starts talking and he has a different voice and it's like, oh, whoa. Like it's completely different, like a completely different voice. So that was like a really, really cool thing. But I can't explain why it's truly amazing, because that would mean Persona 5 spoilers. The classroom is bustling.
Is that stuff about King Moron for real?
Man, people are busting it in the classroom.
It must be true.
Oh, I forgot about her.
Good morning. I'm Noriko Kashiwagi, your new class teacher starting today.
Listen, can we get Kawakami instead?
You all probably know already, but now that Mr. Morooka has passed away, I'll be taking good care of you instead.
I don't know what's worse.
Okay, why don't we start off with a
Kawakami
moment
at
of
home.
silence for Mr. Morooka.
We have Kawakami at home, Kashiwagi. What does she look like? She's in a red light district? Because I think that's the joke. It's the joke. It's funny.
Close your eyes, everyone.
No.
That should be enough.
I'll
do my best to fill Mr. Morooka's shoes.
Morooka's shoes.
So, our regular exams are still on track for next week. As your principal said, it's
That's
times
it,
like
though.
these when the schedule is most
Her
important.
bra is
Nori-chan.
showing. Booba!
Oh, it must be tough for you. But that's what it means
Booba!
to become an adult.
I already can't stand her.
First King Moron and now Kashiwagi? How much worse can it get? Oh, and one more thing.
I don't know what's worse, verbal abuse or sexual harassment.
That idol in our first year class, Ms. Kujikawa, was it? In person? She's nothing like she seems on TV, so don't get your hopes up, okay?
Okay.
What's so great about an idol anyway,
Yeah.
right, class? She's just a piece of inexperienced jailbait.
Whoa. What?
What's up with her? Does she think she's Rosette's rival?
What?
She doesn't stand a chance against Rosette. I mean, I heard Kashiwagi is on the wrong side of 40.
I bet King Moron would have been ecstatic to hear Rosette had enrolled here. Someone told me they saw him buying Risei's pinup book.
That sounds kind of pervy. He annoyed the hell out of me, but I feel bad that he got killed.
Oh, you know what? Rosette was on a striptease show.
Huh? A striptease? Dude, if that was true, the paparazzi would have been all over it.
I'm serious. But the reception went bad right when it was getting to the good part.
Right, good part.
It was on that midnight channel everyone keeps talking about.
You actually believe that crap? How friggin' dense are you? Trust me, you were dreaming it.
The rumor about the Midnight Channel is spreading further.
We'd better wrap this case up quick. Anyways, let's meet up later. Don't make any plans
What
for this
is the
afternoon.
Midnight Channel anyways? Who's broadcasting it? To empty TVs, nonetheless.
Finals are next week.
What?
It's been a while since I failed any subjects.
Yeah, if by a while you mean all the time.
Shut up! Like you've ever seen my scores!
But Chie always has above average marks in the subjects that she doesn't fail.
Like PE.
Hey, why'd you tell him?
PE.
My scores just vary. Yeah. Rize
cares about the Midnight Channel? The Chum Bucket has a talking dog. I mean,
Sorry, I'm not laughing.
LeBlanc
at
has a
you.
talking cat.
It's just, I thought it would take me a while to make any friends at my new school.
Too bad we met under such awful circumstances.
Oh yeah. What do you guys think about King Moron's case? He didn't show up on the Midnight Channel even once.
If this person had been inside the TV, I would have sensed it. My nose isn't as sharp now, but I can tell that much.
But they found the body on a foggy day again, right? They said on the news that that crime scene was just the way it was for that announcer and Saki-senpai.
I really wonder about the culprit's motives. Why was Mr. Muraoka targeted?
Hope it wasn't personal. Because there's way too many people who ate a King Moron's guts.
But didn't you say it's people who get famous on TV who are targeted? If the killer's choosing targets by watching TV, I picture him as someone who doesn't know the victims at all. I don't think it's worth trying to figure out motives for that type. There are too many people who hold grudges against you for no reason, even if you've never met them before.
I never
Sound
noticed
like
how
you speak
pink
from experience, Rise-chan.
Rise's lips are.
But with King Moron, he didn't appear on the Midnight Channel or the regular TV. I don't get this at all.
Man, 2 victims in a row from our school. That's gotta set off the police's alarm bells. They're not gonna leave any stones at school unturned.
I know,
Oh,
to
man.
be honest.
I wonder if like anybody's like
Somewhere
doesn't
deep
know.
inside, I thought maybe King Moron was the killer.
Idiot. What does he have to do with anything?
The news says that he was the second victim from Yasogami High, but we all know that's not the case. And I've heard him say more than once that so-and-so deserves to die. But now, I feel bad that I doubted him. He was a capital A asshole, but that doesn't justify killing him. And not just King Moron. I feel sorry for all the victims. I can't forgive the killer, no matter what.
Yosuke brain moment.
Well, we'll do what we
Yosuke
can,
heart moment.
For King Moron's sake, too. At this rate, you have to figure that the killer has something to do with the school, right? So why don't we split up?
That won't be necessary.
The boy with the hat. Hat boy.
There's no need to examine the case of Mr. Muraoka any further.
Why's that?
Apparently, the police have found a suspect. It would be best to let them handle the case from here.
How do you know?
I'm on this case as a special investigator, by request of the prefectural police.
What?
They found a suspect? Who is it?
As to his name, I haven't been informed.
Except Naoto sounds more like a female IMO. Well, Shin-chan was voiced by a girl.
I do know that he is a high schooler.
I think he totally sounds totally boyish. Just a feminine boy.
It isn't public knowledge yet, but he isn't a student of your high school. It seems they are quite confident that this boy is the killer.
Look at that hat.
They have testimonies directly linking him with the incident.
That's a totally masculine hat there.
I expect it's only a matter of time before he is apprehended.
Yeah, everyone wants the hat. Everyone wants the hat.
Soon this case will be solved, and your town will once again be its peaceful, rustic self.
Why does Naoto have a basketball?
The suspect is a high schooler? Alright, so why come tell us? That's confidential info, right?
Back to the
Why
Persona
run
4
right here
grind?
and spill it?
Absolutely. I'm in the mood for it.
Your game will soon reach its end.
Oh, she's talking about Persona. It's almost over.
I felt I should at least let you know that.
It's not a game to us.
You don't deny, then, that you have involved yourselves in the matter? Well, no matter. I have no reason to say anything further.
A game? Aren't you the one who thinks of this as a game? I don't care if you're a special investigator or an amateur sleuth. All you're doing is solving mysteries. What could you possibly know about us? You're the one who's playing a game here.
One of the victims? She meant a lot to me. How could I possibly treat this like a game? Plus, we made a promise.
Yosuke.
Mentally read sleuth as slut. An amateur slut.
A game.
gamer.
That may be quite true.
Why so understanding all of a sudden?
Oh, I get it. I was wondering why you'd be wandering around like this when the police have a suspect. What, did they get rid of you now that they have their man? Is that why you came here? You were lonely?
Lonely.
Detectives normally aren't involved with arrests, and we never harbor any special emotions regarding a case either. Still, it is rather unfortunate that people are only attentive so long as our services are required. But then, I'm accustomed to it. Much about this case was perplexing, but its solution was surprisingly simple. Well then, I'll be going now.
What was that about? He just said his piece and left? He said they have a suspect, but is this really gonna solve everything?
What's that thing? I hate to see you go, but I love to see you go. Wait. I hate to see you leave, but I'd love to see you go. Is that what people say? Is that the saying? Do you guys even know what I'm talking about? Am I just sounding like a crazy person right now? You decide to call it a day. It's a butt thing. It sure is. Overshadows by dreams. You ain't alone. I hate when you leave, but that fucking ass though. Yeah. That's how I'm trying to be, guys. You're like, wow, I hate that you stopped streaming, Nakira, but damn that ass. Where the fuck is the ass pics then? You want to see my ass? Y'all want to see my ass? Y'all want to see my ass? Wait. This is the wrong scene. Y'all want to see my ass? Ow. Y'all want to see my ass? Y'all want to see my ass? There it is. I'm shaking it. Do you guys ever get to see my full body? I like never get to show it off. You ain't alone. I'm like half your height. You're like a football compared to me, and I want to kick you across the goalpost. I don't give enough emotion. All I need is admiration. Ooh, the shopping channel. Here comes Tanaka over the airwaves to you. Blessed hands. I'm gonna catch these hands. Or we can have growth 2 and a Helmagatamo. I'm gonna fucking catch these hands is what's gonna happen. This is like a quiz show that you can do. Hold on. Jack Tunes? Broadcast has ended. What? What do you mean, has ended? Tatsu TV. What is Jack Tunes? What does it mean, broadcast has ended? Arts and education. Oh, this is very fun, by the way. These things, you can learn about, Jungian theory of personas and stuff. Big TV. The memorable scenes and the not so memorable scenes. All the animations, yeah. Inaba public access. What is this? One of these things is like a quiz show, but I don't know where it is. Now playing the songs. Are these still songs?
Hee hee ho, Music King, a grudge match special in the Midnight Channel.
What? Anyways. Oh, did you guys know that the PC ports to, or let's say the not the PC ports, the Game Pass port of this game has a new feature. You can revisit old social links. Finals start next week. Senpai, you look pretty down. It's not good for you, you know, once they're over, summer vacation isn't far behind, right? Shut it, puny underclassmen. I have to study for my college entrance exams. Once you're a third-year student, you'll get a taste of what it's like to take tests all year. It's weird how there's no third years. Wait, in Persona 5, is there a third year? You technically get matched up with a middle schooler. We're going to talk about sex linkage. Sex linkage inheritance is dependent on allosomes. To say it simply, it's genetic inheritance that's caused by whatever decides if you're male or female. An example is calico cats. Calico cats are mostly entirely female. Not that there aren't any boys, but apparently there's only one out of every several tens of thousands. Funky student as a theater, so is Saki. Well, I mean, like, as a party member. But these rare male calicos are very popular with the... Or maybe these rare male calicos are very popular with the ladies. I wonder why they're talking about that. Who is the criminal? You have no choice but to wait until more progress is made in the investigation. It is rainy, guys. It is a rainy day. You know what that means. My calico cat is female. Well, it's not male. That's besides the point. Tabby cats are mostly male. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Man, my diligence fucking sucks. I'm being the opposite of contrarian. Isn't there like a chat user? Contrarian? What am I doing? Adachi!
Oh.
Adachi. Oh, do I get to talk to... Oh. I was like, where's the old lady? I guess I can start folding those origami now. Bum, bum. Ba-dun, dun, 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 dun. Origami. You decided to make cranes. You carefully and precisely fold cranes over for a person you've never met. Let your eyes relax. Your hands went ahead and made cranes with while you daydreamed. You woke up to a mountain of origami cranes. Wow, being able to fold them with your eyes closed is actually really impressive. NGL.
I'm sorry.
Yukiko forced herself under your umbrella.
Thank you.
Couldn't find my folding umbrella. It's odd because I always have one in my bag. Oh, did I use it when I was with Chie? Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I'm a little nervous. What if people started to talk? Give it 9 days. That's fine with me. If it's alright with you, I guess it's fine with me too. Just kidding. I hope it stops raining by the time school gets out. Hey, who am I gonna romance, guys? This is an important question. Who's my romance? Am I gonna romance nobody? Yosuke's out of the question, because they won't let me. Kanji. I still can't believe Mr. Moroka was taken from us. The faculty office is still in shock too. But we can't sob about it all day. Today we're gonna put in the physical back in education. We're gonna play rugby. And don't even think about getting lazy because it's hot. It's hot, but run. Keep running, sweat, and then eat shaved ice, because the shaved ice you eat after the exercise is best. Brain freeze, aw yeah, haha. You seem to be cool, Dolce. Answer me while running. What is the medical term for brain freeze? What the fuck? Huh. It's not this one. That just sounds stupid. Neurocapillary constriction. I think that's it. No, I don't know. Trigeminal noise nociception. What the fuck? What the fuck are these answers? Intercranial hypothermitis. Thermitis. Neurocapillary constriction. I think it's neurocapillary constriction. I've never gotten laid in a Persona game. I've never either. I've only dated girls, but they never slept with me. I'm gonna go with neuro... What the fuck? Saphenopalatin ganglion neuralgia. What the fuck? That's the nerve that tells your brain that your forehead hurts, so you think it's your forehead that hurts. What's the log button again? What's the button to go back to look at the thing? There you go. When you eat something, it's like shaved ice that constricts the flesh around the trigeminal nerve. But it does show up on game guides. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I guess I should hang out with some friends, huh? I should probably hang out with, like, school friends. Oh, no one from school wants to hang out with me. Never mind. Baby, I need your love. I usually want to hang out with school friends because you can't hang out with your friends from school while it's summer vacation. Dun, 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 dun. Let's talk about cabbage.
Oh.
Cabbage was cheap, so I bought it without thinking. He doesn't like cabbage, he just buys it because it's cheap. But how do you cook cabbage? I think I might be eating it for a while. And I don't have time to cook seriously these days with how busy I am. That's my one thing about Adachi. Why do people think he loves cabbage? He just bought it because it was cheap. Doesn't seem like he has friends. They're collecting stickers. Oh, I have to... Oh. Give it to him. You should ask him some other time. People dumb? Hell yeah, they're dumb. I couldn't do it. Mayumi. Why does he have a portrait? Oh, we got a river rod now. Why does this guy have a portrait? That's so weird. I don't even know who that guy is. Has he even showed up? Wait, has he even showed up in the story? He has? I know he was mentioned on the TV. Oh shit, hold on a second. I just fucking flipped my... Hold on a second. Ah! I just took my eye out. Hold on. I took my eye out. I'm putting it back in. Okay. Sorry, I gotta adjust my eyeballs. I took my eyes out. My eyes don't exist anymore. Now my controller stopped working. Why does everything go wrong? There we go. Dun 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 dun. What? She just told me a thing. I think it's at night that I can only hang out with her, or is it during the day? Looking. Is Funky Student around? Funky Student. Hey, Funky Student. Funky Student. He's a funky student. Funky Student. He's a student. I wonder if Kanji... Hold on, where's Kanji? Kanji, we're looking for Kanji. Kanji, Kanji. Glad I could help, my dude. Wait, Kanji doesn't want to hang out? Can you tutor me? Sure. Am I just starting Kanji's? Oh wait, no. What the hell? Oh, wait a second. I don't know that was a thing. I didn't know you could study with your friends. I for real did not even know that was a thing you could do. So I'm the one who's got this one, like, it's so weird you can just plant wheat in your backyard. I mean, I guess nothing really stops you from planting wheat, but like there's no way to process it.
Hey.
My rank with Dojima is not ready to advance. I feel like my time with Sayoko won't advance either. Yeah, it won't. Okay, that's fine. I wonder if we go to the riverbank. The dog is here. Oh, hi, doggy. I guess I'll just make some cranes again. Dun 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 dun. Who's calling? New phone, who dis? It's Chie. Cranes. Cranes! A persistent boy. Wait, what? Wait, what? Do I not get like a award for that? I feel like you're feeling anxious. Oh, you know what? That would probably increase my diligence. Us teachers are afraid of ourselves. The culprit is still on the loose. Oh, they're afraid themselves. They're not afraid of themselves, they're afraid themselves. Let's get to work. Kobo Daishi, or Kukai. First, look at this kanji. Hey, Hosoi-chan, isn't that a misprint in the textbook? It's supposed to be this one. Good eye, but no, this is the wrong kanji, but the book is supposed to print it this way. It's actually quoting, quit staring at the puppet and pay attention to the book. Which famous Heian-era monk famously used the wrong version of the Blech kanji? Genshin Impact! Genshin! Kukai. That's right, it was Kukai. You were listening after all. There's an old saying, even Kobo made mistakes in writing. Kobo made another name for Kukai, which was, this was the mistake he made. I can't believe Genshin made a mistake. This happened when he wrote the name Otenmon on the frame of the Oten gates in the city of Kyo. But it wasn't until after they put the frame up that they noticed that he missed the dot on top of the character. Instead of taking the entire thing down to redo it, he added the dot by throwing his calligraphy brush at the gate. By the way, my wife made me this doll for me by hand. My wife. Don't think she did a great job making it look like me. Oh my god, he's a marketable plushie. Man, maybe I should get a marketable plushie. I don't think anybody would get it though.
Senpai.
You free today? We'll decide later. Ba bum bum boom ba dun 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 dun. Class is ended for today. I want to hang out with my school friends before the school year ends. Oh, is everyone too... I can't hang out with them because there's practice, or there's tests. I can hang out with Yosuke. See ya, senpai. Is Chie around? Chie is not around. Day after day. Yukiko I don't have time to hang out with. Or, I could study with her. Today, yeah. See, here's the thing, is that I don't want to progress too many people, because once exams start... Oh wait, no, it's after... I could. You know what? I'm gonna study with Yukiko, so I can progress, and also study.
Yeah.
Hero. Since we're here together, why don't I have you... why don't I help you with the subject you have trouble with and vice versa? Bond with me, Yukiko. The fridge is full of food. How do I get points with you, Nanako, without hanging out with you? Hold on, let me see if there's a cutoff. Let me check the cutoff points for social links. Persona 4 social link cutoffs. What are the cutoff dates for doing social links? The cutoff for the party... Wait. Some guides say 11:27, others say 2:04. Let me see here. The cutoff, though, the cutoff for party social. The cutoff for the party social links is for party social links. You can still do the others before you finish the next dungeon. It is good to put off the boss fight to December 23rd. Otherwise, the game will skip to December 24th. You complain to the third semester if you finish Marie's social link. Okay. The party won't level up their social link, but the rest of the town is fine to increase the social link. Okay. So, I guess 1127 is the party one. So I probably should do my party ones. Why is it doing this? A cute girl. Damn. Wait, what? Yo, what you doing? Hang out with Chie? Probably not. We gotta study for some tests, Chie. Good night, Prismaya Cool Streamer. Thank you for stopping by. That's the lessons about the Mariana Islands. Let's take a breather and talk about something fun. The Mariana Islands are in the area of the ocean where typhoons are born. There's a line on the map that typhoons can never cross. It's at the equator? It's the equator. That's correct. I'm surprised you knew that one. Typhoons are moved by global air currents called the atmospheric circulation. If one forms in the northern hemisphere, it moves north. If it forms in the south, it moves south. That's exactly why typhoon can never cross the equator. Isn't that interesting? Wow, imagine being dumb. Even I knew that. Jam, are you going to bed too? Thank you for stopping by. If you are going to bed, and I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Wait, can I touch that voice thing? Oh, I can. I can click on it. Studied, 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 studied. I want to start my social link with Rise and not study with her. I should try to get like top grades though. What's my current thing? I'm not perfect. Honestly, studying though might increase. I don't have a social link with Rise, but maybe. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's try to get those perfect grades. What do you get when you max out a social link? They, for party members, they get a new persona. And for like non-party members, it's usually like you get access to really cool personas. Let's do it. Let's do it, Rise. By teaching Rise, you were able to review the material for yourself. It only gave me one, or is it only? Was it more than one? Welcome back. I can work as a janitor. Bum bum. I should try to find that one lady. She not here. The death lady. Do I want to hang out with Dojima? No, I don't. I want to make cranes in my room. Just kidding. My phone's going off. Who it? It's Ko. Do you want to study next Sunday? I'll drag Daisuke along. Sure. Sure, okay. If it means getting to hang out with them. As a reward for your volunteer, from the volunteer association, we received a maca leaf. Wow. Wait, isn't that the thing that like gets you, like recovers all your SP? The thing that the fox uses. Hey, that guy the police are after. I wonder what he's like. How's the investigation going? I can't stop worrying about it. Speaking of worrying about things, we have tests coming up next week. Focus. I guess you're right. How am I supposed to argue with that? Do your work. Man, good grades don't mean shit, guys. I fucking slacked on everything and I have a college degree. That's our legend on the Saxon Wars on the Charlemagne brought during the 8th and 9th centuries. Speaking of the Charlemagne, the King of Hearts in a deck is supposedly modeled after him. The King of Hearts has a characteristics that the other kings don't. If any of you knows what it is, well, Akira, please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. Tell me what makes the King of Hearts look different from the other kings in the standard deck of cards. I think he's looking to the right. It's either he has an axe or he's looking to the right. Hold on, I want to see what the King of Hearts looks like. King of Hearts. He has a sword. Okay, he has a sword. So it's not the axe one. He's looking to the right. That's not the correct answer. Oh. He does not have a mustache, does he not? This one does. The one I'm looking at has a mustache. What? Playing cards were made by using the same method as books, by etching and engraving. His chisel shaved off the mustache. Since then, that design has become commonplace with the king of... Hold on a fucking second. Hold on a fucking second. This one has a mustache. This one doesn't. This one does. This one doesn't. This one doesn't. This one doesn't. Okay, a lot of them don't have a mustache, actually. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. It lied to me. Time to study at the meat place by hopefully getting knowledge. Time to get our meat on. We're gonna have some big meat. Honey, how's it going? It's going great. I'm playing a really fun game. Not a whole lot of people know about it. It's a pretty underrated game, a little under the radar. It's so funny to think about. This game used to be a niche game. This game used to be super niche. Ayah. I'm gonna what with the meat? I'm gonna eat that meat. Wow. Okay. I could spend more time making cranes. Oh, let's check it to see if that old woman is there. How you doing, by the way, honey? How's Danny DeVito? What you gonna do with all that meat? All that meat inside your feet? I'm gonna get you beat with all this meat. Okay, let's just hang out with Nanako. Let's just hang out with her. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna get any points with Nanako anytime soon. I'm supposed to be studying today with the with the basketball brothers. I left him to fend for himself and just took a nap and woke up. I love nap time, guys. You know what? I slept through my start time for my stream again. I was supposed to start at 7. I started at 10. You any good at math, Akira? You can count on me.
Really?
I can memorize the formulas well enough to pass, but I never understand math. Forget math. I need major help with world history, physics, English. You're hopeless, Daisuke. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Think we can tag along? Hey, guys.
Sheesh.
You're one of the guys in the Yukiko fan club. I keep getting emails from my the one place I ordered colored contacts from. They're like, hey, please leave us a survey, or please fill out the survey. I'm like, I have not responded to any of these. They've sent me like 4 or 5 already. I'm gonna get closer with everybody there. Welcome home, big bro. Welcome home, Nanako. Why do people die? You can't just fucking ask me that, Nanako. What am I gonna tell you? Hey, big bro. Am I gonna die? You decided to talk to Nanako about life and death. I see, this is hard. But I get it. Thank you, big bro. Is there anything else?
Well,
There is. What happens to a person when they die? They go to heaven. So it's true, mommy went to heaven. I can't tell her just nothing. They disappear. Imagine telling a kid, hey, your mom's gone and forever and disappeared. I saw this on the news. Robbery at the post office. Why do bad people do bad things? I don't know. I see, you're not a bad person, so I guess you wouldn't know. If there are no bad people, Dad would be home more. Last year there weren't many crimes, so Dad was here a lot. He used to pick me up from kindergarten. Are bad people more important to Dad than I am? He's protecting you. I don't get it. It seems that Nanako is bearing her sadness stoically. You feel that you understand Nanako's loneliness. Damn, Nanako's got more character development than anybody. And she's like 6. How old is Nanako? 6? I feel like she's like 6 or 7. Oh wait, she said last year she was in kindergarten, so she has to be 6 years old. Today is Ocean Day, so you have the day off. You wonder how the police investigation is going. Ocean Day. Purple suit. Oh god, purple. My controller died. My controller died. Diamond shield. I want the fucking suit. Give me that suit. Today's sale is over, but you'll get another chance for 3 days starting next Sunday. Dun, 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 dun. Who can I hang out with today? Nanako. Are you going out? I can watch the house. Nanako, you're 6. Edgergan, I like your comment. People die because I'm done with them. People die when they are killed. Oh, I haven't been buying books. What happened to all my money? Where'd all my money go? I spent it all on the suit. Is there anything I can... No. Your affection. Well, I guess I'm just not gonna have money for a while. What? Wait, I was like, wait, didn't I just talk to you? You were just over here. You walked all the way down there. It scared me. Okay. Where does Rise hang out? I'm probably gonna hang out with like Chie or Yukiko today, but I want to talk to a boy. There he is. I should talk to some kids. Oh, there's some kids in the shrine. Oh, there's the lady.
Ma?
Okay, I will come back to her. Oh, Yosuke. Hello, Yosuke. Wait, I gotta... What did I get? A shovel? Folding chair, spiky punch. A sharp shovel. Tarukaja. A shovel that allows you to dig through dirt. Bum ba dum bum ba dum 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 dum. Everyday young life, Junesu. Oh, I have to talk to Nanako about it. Nanako. You know what? I feel like I should progress the ones I have right now. Let's go check my social links. Yosuke's level 8. Yukiko is 5. Kanji is 2. Chie is 5. Is that all? Wait. Really? Okay. That's weird. Go into town. Let's hang out with Yukiko or Chie. Probably Chie. Maybe Yukiko. Chie. Actually, Chie. Let's hang out with Chie. I guess this depends if I have slime. I have slime. We're hanging out with Chie today, guys. Sozai Daigaku. You finished today's training and came here with Chie. Have you had the steak skewers? The meat are tender and delicious, and they hardly cost anything. It might not even be cow meat. Just kidding. Whoa, thinking about it, that's kind of gross. The police are here. Then this place is really serving fake meat? And there's lab-grown meat now, guys. That's kind of weird. I haven't eaten any of the meat today, I swear. Lately, there's been several incidents of a group of teenagers bullying people around here. Huh? What the heck do you need slime for when you're hanging out with a girl? Girls love slime. Like, have you seen like those slime videos on YouTube? Girls eat that shit up. I'm glad it wasn't the meat. Still bullying? What cowards getting up on the weak like that? Exactly. It's so cruel and stupid. We'll grab him and make him apologize. Right, leader? Of course. I knew you'd say that. Chie looks happy. Mowing down villains, saving the weak, and a lone female fighter stands. To protect the town's peace, she throws herself onto the battlefield, unbeknownst to all. She wants to be a cop. Chie wants to grow up and be a cop. Isn't that fucked up? Revolution! Chie Revolution.
Don't think, feel.
Right? Actually, in this case, it would be don't think, eat.
See you later.
I have some nice marinated meat in the fridge right now, and oh, I'm so ready to cook it. Once the stream's over, I'm gonna have myself an amazing meal. Are you gonna be taking a test soon? I had a spelling test today at school. Ask Nanako about the stickers. She came back with a sticker. This is pretty popular. Thank you. A Tankirimon sticker. Really's got to leave. I said nobody's really got to leave. I said I don't give enough information. All I need is information. As far as I recall, Japanese police aren't known for shooting people like American. Fair. That's so true. That's so valid. It is super valid. I could study. Study. I'm gonna hang out with my dad. Let's hang out with dad. There's a box of crackers on there. I swear I've had those before and I'm craving them now. Pass through. Said I'm the one who's really got to leave. I said nobody's really got to leave. I said down ba doom ba da ba boop ba 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 so skibby doo ba ba daddly doo ba. What is morale? Cheerfulness in a group. What is Heikin Dai? I believe that's a balance beam. Oh god, it's been forever since I've... It's been forever since I did these questions. I hope I can get them right. It is said even Kobo made mistakes in writing. Which kanji did he make a mistake on? This one. In which period of Japan first implement bonus pay? The Meiji period? I don't know. Okay, I'm good. I've got a good memory, guys. That would be the King of Hearts. A man is but a reed to the most feeble thing in nature, but he is a thinking reed. It's either Descartes or Pascal, and I think it's Pascal. Because Descartes is another one. We're gonna go with Pascal. Yes! I'm a genius. Tensai desu ne, tensai ne. It's the Pai Pai River. Gakuman no Susume. The Declaration of Independence. Man, I'm so good. I got a great memory. I'm probably gonna not get top 1. I'm probably gonna get like I'm probably gonna get like top 10.
It's all over. I'm so sleepy.
Yuck! Don't yawn in my face like that. Hey, for the third question on the English test, which phrase did you choose?
Oh, I went with used to.
Used to.
Oh, wrong again.
So much for Chie going abroad. Heck, why leave Inaba? You have so much right here.
You're so annoying.
Yo.
Yo.
No more encores. I mean, hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
Whoa, more losers?
What do I need to know English for? I can always ask for a translator. How did you do, Senpai?
My pen was on fire.
Wow, you're amazing.
Enough about the exams already. What's going on with the murder case?
So blatantly just in the classroom, like, what about murder, guys?
Why don't we head to our special headquarters? We haven't been there in a while.
I like how the group is so big now, they can't sit around a circular table. They have to, like, use a booth now. Just kidding, they're sitting around a circular table.
Kinda bummed.
I ate my fucking words.
Not just because exams are over, but the whole thing with the police finding
I think if Teddy was here, it'd be too much.
I mean, we believe that only we could solve this case.
Where is Teddy?
Now?
Well, we still don't know yet. They haven't made an arrest.
So, we gotta sit on our thumbs.
Rise could use knowledge of English name. She even sings certain songs in English, like certain phrases. Like shake hands. She says that in one of her songs. Shake hands, ba doo 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 doo, ba da dum.
We're at the end of our rope here. You guys, did you hear what I said?
This case is as good as solved. Don't worry, kids. It's only a matter of time before we bring in the suspect. I mean, the guy's kidnapping people at random and slaughtering them. We won't rest until we bring him to justice. I gotta get going.
Now, I'm really worried. On the other hand, if the police have a search warrant out for the guy, we should stay out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I just remembered.
JYB sounds slightly different. My favorite thing is that he voices both the protagonist and Adachi. And this is before the protagonist had like a prominent speaking role. And so JYB just did his regular ass voice for both of them. They're like, oh, fine, it's whatever.
Its 40% solution is known as formalin.
Well, but anyways, yeah, he was like, they're like, hey, yeah, you can just use your regular voice. They don't, like, protagonist doesn't speak. And then the anime came out and they're like, well, now he does speak. So you're kind of screwed, JYB.
And the question was, what is HCHO?
Formaldehyde.
Oh, I see. I chose acetic acid. Duh, of course it couldn't have been vinegar. Hey, you had that question too, didn't you, Kanji?
Shut up. Don't call me by my first name.
Shut up.
Wow, kinda harsh, aren't you?
Man, I love JYB so much, though. He is peak performance.
Hey, who the hell blabbed about that?
Anyway, Rise-chan, why don't you ask Yukiko to help you study?
I guess, but wouldn't you rather ask a senpai of the opposite sex? Senpai, I'm not a nuisance to you, am I?
Huh.
Damn, this girl's dangerous.
I went from P4 anime to Bleach. Very bad idea. Oh man, JYB's so good though. Bite me. You guys hear about that story where he says "bite me"? Hold on. JYB. Bite me. Johnny. So there's a story about this. Bite me, XD.
Bite me! Bite me! Bite me! Bite me!
So there's a funny story about that line in Bleach. It's funny because I am a big fan of voice actors. I used to be. I'm not really much so anymore. But the line for that originally was supposed to be like "no way" or something, like, or "heck no" or something. And JYB, like they queued up the dubbing for that, and he just says "bite me" instead of "no way" or whatever. And then the people liked it so much, they're like, let's use that take instead.
Check this out.
Bite me.
I let him stay at my place. In return, he's now our official store mascot.
Ah, so he's hiding in plain sight. Reverse
You now are
psychology,
calm, collected, comedically stoic at all times. Ichigo, personification of anger and fighting people.
Man, he looks like one happy bear.
Man, he's got some emotional range.
He kept saying that he didn't want to go back. So
I think that's really more important than vocal range is emotional range. If you can play many different types of emotional characters, I think that's so much better than having a voice that can do many different things.
Ooh, I want to go too.
Can I feel his soft fur?
Oh my, why does he keep wanting to touch him? He keeps wanting to touch him, that's weird.
Hey, Senpai?
Yes?
Now that I'm getting the hang of school, I want to go out more and see the sights. But I tend to get recognized everywhere I go, so I'm a little nervous about going out on my own. And you seem like the type of guy who knows all the cool spots in town.
Listen, lady, I just got here like 5 months ago. Sure, I'll show you around.
Really? Woohoo!
Wait, that's how my social link starts? I don't have to initiate it? I thought I had to initiate it. The Lover's Arcana. I'm gonna freaking chew on my limbs.
If you ever have some time to kill, think of me, okay? Now come on, let's go pester Teddy. Teddy!
I feel like chewing on a bone. Why do I feel like chewing on a bone right now? When I said I'm gonna bite my limbs, that's because I have this feeling of putting my teeth.
Tonight, we have a special report.
Bark, bark. Hold on, I gotta get the fangs on with me too. Ah! I don't like the fangs as much as just the ears, though. Get in the dog cage.
The topic
woof,
is
woof.
the bizarre serial murder case in Inaba, where the victims' bodies are discovered hanging upside
Why do I want to chew on a bone right now? Like, seriously, I just feel like, you know, like not even just like a chicken bone. I want to chew on a big pork bone. I want like a big fucking bone right now. I don't know why.
Police have yet to announce any progress in the investigation since the discovery of a third victim.
And lo and behold, my limbs have bones in them.
Events and the facts in the case thus far.
They still haven't caught him?
I'll protect you.
Okay. You promise, right?
Are you fucking kidding me? After I hang out with Nanako, then it gives me fucking things to improve our relationship? Wow, that makes me so angry. We just have fucking wheat. Crack wheat. We just made fucking crack in our backyard. Paprika. Hey, do you guys say paprika or paprika? Paprika or paprika? Africa. Bro. Whole lot going on and on and on. I don't have any fucking money. I can't buy the knives. I don't have any fucking money. I don't have any money, guys. I think if I sell a bunch of my shit, though. Him not being in P5's Sunday sale show is a travesty. He does have an internet show, though. If you repair a laptop, he's on the black market. A Zweihander. Wow. Wow. I didn't know how much you knew about Persona 5. That's fair. Okay, that was a lot. Okay. I'm not gonna buy anything, though. I should have sold my shit earlier. Is the shopping channel still available for the next 3 days? That's what he says, right? It's this guy again. I was fired from work in spring. Are you ready to hang out? It's going to become closer soon. I don't have a persona, though. Baby, I need your love. I can hang out with Kanji-kun. And I do have King Frost. Wait, do I have, Social link, it keeps on social link. What's Marie? At 2? And do I have... I don't think I have an Aeon persona. I don't. Hey, Bay, how's it going? Good to see ya, good to see ya. Do I want to hang out with Chie? Or not Chie, Rise? Or do I want to hang out with Kanji? I think I want to hang out with some Kanji, baby. Actually, no, I should hang out with Rise. Rise can recover my SP, so I should probably do that. I need your love. Strength, Fool, Magician, Priestess. What's my Fool? Legion? Moon. Who's the Moon Arcana again? Oh, Ebihara. I'm gonna get rid of Angel because she's cheap. No, fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, Compendium. View Compendium. We need a lover's persona. It is the 5th one, I believe. Wait, do I not have a lover's persona? What the hell? This needs to change right now. Okay. Compendium. I need a cheap one. We'll get Angel back. A waste of 2,000, but that's fine. Fuse personas. Fuse. Queen Mab. Yes. We'll do Sukun. That's fine, I guess. Let's get rid of this sheep girl. I made a mistake. Please come back. Rakarm. A true representation of man. A man doesn't know what he has until she's gone. What is a man but a miserable pile of secrets? Sozai Daigaku, you came at Risei's earnest request. I can't take another bite, my stomach's full. But that really hit the spot. I've been wanting to come here. It's a little embarrassing to show up alone, you know? Just order takeout. I want to say just order takeout.
Gee.
Oh, she liked it. Jeez. Is she getting another one? This girl loves her meat. I've always wanted to do this since I was a child. My parents were actually pretty strict. I don't have many friends, though I guess that couldn't be helped since I hardly ever showed up for school. That's enough talk about that. What a depressing subject, huh? Let's talk about something fun. After all, I don't want to waste the time we have together. It's so great that I came to this town and met you. I'm serious. You'll be told the enemy's affinity at the beginning of the battle. Why don't I start asking what kind of girls you like? Oh my god, Risei, laying it on thick.
Let's go, senpai.
You guys like how my ears wiggle? Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. It's a documentary about a young man searching for his real father. Nanako is staring into the TV. Real father.
Hey, big bro.
What do you mean by real? A person you love a lot. Then you're my real big bro. And dad's my real dad. But I don't think dad really loves me. Oh, Nanako. Maybe I'm not real to him. Daddy doesn't come home because I'm not his real daughter. Oh, Nanako. Nanako, did he say that? No. Why did she leave me? When Mom was still here, we all went out together. We picked flowers. Nanako wants to pick flowers. Oh, there's a... Ah, this hurts. There was a joke. Okay, I used a Nanako skin in Minecraft, and what I would do is like I would constantly pick flowers and give them to people. And if anybody would ask like, "Yo, Kira, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I want to pick flowers," and they're like, "We need your help building this house, or we need your help mining." And it's like, Nanako wants to pick flowers, and so this is the worst thing to ever happen to me. Oh my god. I thought it was a cute little thing. I was actually just reenacting her trauma. Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Oh.
Good morning, Akira-kun. Nice red umbrella. Have you seen the weather report? The rain's gonna lift in the afternoon, but it's gonna be rainy all day. Let's check it out. The Midnight Channel. I don't think anything's gonna be showing up on the Midnight Channel. Decide to check out the test results. Am I gonna be on the top of the list there? Damn! You're a genius, Akira. That's awesome. I'm just as happy as if I got the highest grade myself. I'm a genius. Tensai desu ne. Honto ni. Yeah.
Hey, why don't we go somewhere during summer vacation? My motorcycle's back from the shop.
Hey, you guys have motorcycles? Lucky you.
Your scooter's fixed? Surprised they got
Your
it back
scooter?
together after Hanako-senpai, was it?
Did something happen with Yosuke and Hanako-san?
He's striking out with the ladies and got his scooter busted up.
Whoa! Yosuke's after Hanako-san? I'll back you up.
I wasn't talking about anything like that. I was saying we should go somewhere over summer vacation, like the beach.
The beach!
It'd be a pain to go by train, but a motorcycle.
What's so bad about going by train? You wouldn't be able to pack much on a motorcycle.
The bright sun, the glistening waves, that luscious scent drifting from nearby stands, the dripping of meat juices.
This is the girl that's after my slime, guys.
Is food all you can think about?
Hey, why don't we get our licenses too? It's just a written test, right?
We can't, we're too young.
Oh, sorry, Kanji, but my birthday was last month, so I'm 16 now.
She's 16,
Hey, that's
guys.
cheating!
She's 16.
Oh, but sitting behind Senpai sounds great too. I want to squeeze in close.
She's 16.
Yeah, let me remind you that it's against the law to have two people ride on a motorcycle. But I think it's a good idea for you guys to get your licenses. It only takes about a week.
It's supposed to be for work, but there's a scooter at the end.
We got one as a gift at the office that's just sitting around. I bet I could borrow it if I asked. I'd have to call my manager, though.
Huh. Is this actually working out? How about you, Chie?
A scooter, huh?
It can be any kind as long as it's lower than 50 cc's.
What does the CC stand for? Woohoo!
Then I might be in luck. One of our relatives loves motorcycles. Maybe he has a scooter I can borrow.
Whoa, this might really happen! Let's all get our licenses and hit the beach together.
Hold up, what about Teddy?
If he doesn't move around, he could pass his luggage.
That's stretching it a little.
It'll be fine. If we can't get him on with one of us, we'll just strap on some wheels and tow him.
What luggage?
What's so
They
funny?
have a scooter, like a motorcycle. You can't pack much in it unless you have. There's like a.
On wheels? Roller skates! It's perfect!
That sounds so dangerous.
I've made up my mind. I'm gonna get my license. The beach, huh? I've gone before for pinup shoots, but it's been a while since I went for fun.
Oh my gosh. Does this mean I'll get to see Reset herself in a swimsuit with my own two eyes?
Can you maybe not talk about her like she's not here?
Hey, who are you?
She's just like,
looking forward to
whatever.
seeing in a swimsuit, senpai.
Yosuke. Where's the Yosuke button? Where's the Yosuke button, huh?
Thanks. Don't worry, I'll make sure to bring along my best swimsuit.
Anyway, looks like we're set on going to the beach. Yukiko, Chie, you guys should get your licenses too. Then you can ride motorcycles with us.
Well then, let's do this!
Yeah! Huh? Oh!
I like how motorcycles became a gameplay element. They're like, hey, we need to like make this a thing. Yosuke, Sports Club. I should honestly do Yosuke. Yosuke is almost like completely maxed out. I should, yeah, I should, maybe. Yosuke brought you here.
I hated this place when I first came to Inaba. You can tell how small the town is from up here, but looking at it now, it's a nice town.
We got voice acting, baby. Is this the part where we beat each other up?
You're right. I wonder what would be going through my mind if I was a man's man like you. I want to tell Saki-senpai something. That what's important isn't where you are.
It's who you're with.
This town I hated so much, now I love it. There's still nothing here, but I have family and friends and you. The important things are never far off. They're all around you. And I always wanted to be special.
Just two bros hanging out at Makeout Point.
I thought my life would finally have meaning if I was special to someone. That's why I was really excited when I got my persona. But I really didn't need it. It's not what you have or what you can do. Just being born, living your life. Before you know it, you're already special to someone.
You're right.
Yeah, like you. You're special to me, you know?
Wow, that was the most heteronormal thing I've ever seen, Yosuke. And yet I'm like, oh. Yosuke can now take a mortal blow for you.
Alright, let's see if we can find everyone's house from here. There's Juness, and that's the main street, so my house is there. The one with that funky roof. Meaning yours is...
You spent a long while with Yosuke. Friend simulator. Paper armband. Nanako. And now my thing isn't ready to advance with Nanako. What does that do? Increases all stats by 5. Damn, Nanako! What does Amulet do? Endurance by 1. Bro. Increases effects of healing and spells by 50%. We can give that to Yukiko. We do power belts. No, we'll give that to Kanji. We'll give the power belt to Kanji. Talisman. Maybe. Raises evasion to electric attacks. And wind attacks. Electric and wind. Who is weak to electric? Yosuke is. We'll do the Volt Suppressor then. And I think we're good here. Just my dreams. You ain't... I should use this feature more. Rise, Nanako, worked at home. I'm the one who's got to leave. I said nobody's really got to. Can I do the job? I probably can't. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make cranes. I'm gonna make cranes again. Because you know what? Why not? That's right. I can buy the knives. Nice. I got knives. I've got my knives. Persistent boy. And read your Bible. Summer vacation starts tomorrow. Too bad it's raining. The forecast said it's going to last until evening. I wonder if it'll let up tomorrow by tomorrow morning. Guess I could watch Tanika's Amazing Commodities and see if there's anything I want. I just bought some knives. Alright, I understand that you're all excited about the vacation, but we're having the end of the term assembly in the gym now. I won't say anything mean like someone I know, but please do what you're told. I'm excited about my summer vacation too. I already bought my swimsuit. Not that it's got that much material to call it a swimsuit. Well, enjoy your summer vacation, everyone. Dude, you're a fucking teacher. Quit that. Cut that out. I'm here to learn. I'm not here to get laid. I'm here to study the blade. Alright, time to go eat some fucking beef, boys. Give me the beef, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in the mention hole and drift away. Understanding, knowledge, and courage. Ayah. Ayah. I wonder, can I watch the Midnight Channel? Oh, I'm supposed to watch the Midnight Channel. I'm supposed to watch the Midnight Channel. Who is on TV? What? Someone appeared. It's an extremely vivid image. The boy is standing with his back against the wall.
You all think you can see me? You all think you know everything about me? Then try and catch me.
Who was that? I legit forgot about this.
Hey, did you see that? Who was that guy? I don't know him. Have you ever seen him on the news or some television special? He seemed really gloomy, like a zombie. Yosuke! Yosuke! All right already.
Dude, it's midnight. Quit yelling.
I'm gonna give the phone to Ted. Sensei, it's me, Teddy. I finally got to see the Midnight Channel with my own eyes. Now I know exactly what's happening. That guy's suppressed emotions are resonating with the other side, which are picked up by the TVs over here. It's clear now that it's not being filmed by anyone. Mystery solved. But that kid, he must already be inside the other world. What are we gonna do?
We need a plan first.
Gotcha. I knew I could count on you, Sensei.
I totally forgot how... I was about to say his name. Is that a spoiler? I totally forgot how he just gets in there. He's just there.
language that we usually see in advance. And did you hear what he said? Try and catch me. Now that I think about it, he looked like a high schooler. Hey, could he be? Nah, I better not jump to conclusions. Let's meet up at headquarters tomorrow, alright?
I totally forgot how he got in there. Brum, brum. New phone, who dis? It's GA.
Oh, I finally got through. Yosuke's line was busy too. I was just talking to Yukiko. Was that? Yeah, we gotta get to the bottom of this.
Try and catch me. You decide to go to bed early. I think the one problem with Persona... The one problem with Persona is, like, there's a lull between dungeons.
Okay, Rise and Teddy are checking out the other side, so we'll go ahead and start the meeting. Now, about what happened last night. You guys all saw it, right?
Yeah. Shit he said made my blood boil. That mumbling of his and those fish-like eyes pissed me off even more. Who the hell is he?
I don't know.
Huh. Truth to tell, I get the feeling I've seen him before.
I was surprised when I saw how clearly his face showed on TV. So I called Chie, and while we were talking, it hit me. Maybe that boy is the culprit.
It's just a hunch, but it makes sense.
We've been told the suspect is a high schooler. The police are after him for the murder of King Moron. So to see that on TV last night, at a time like this, I mean, he even taunted the viewers, saying, "Try and catch me."
So?
All right. Let's say there's this high school student. We'll call him Shin.
Shin-chan.
For some random reason, who knows why, Shin is able to enter the other world. Then Shin, again for some random reason, starts throwing people into that world intending to kill them. The police can't prove the other world exists, so it's the perfect crime. He can't possibly be caught. Now, imagine you're Shin, but after a while, people stop dying when you throw them in the TV. You don't know why. You want to kill King Moron, but the TV is out, so you have to do it personally. Now the police are onto you. As a result, Shin, is a wanted criminal, and there's no place for him to run.
So, you're saying he went into the other world to dodge the cops? Oh, so that's why he said, "Catch me if you can." Wow, senpai, you're smarter than you look.
Jeez, you can piss me off sometimes.
Yosuke's got some crazy
We still
deduction.
don't know why he targeted people who were shown on TV. But if he had a personal grudge against Mr. Muraoka, that explains one thing. With a strong enough motive, wouldn't he forsake the untraceable TV method and try to kill Mr. Muraoka on his own? If you think about it that way, it sort of makes sense why Mr. Muraoka died without appearing on TV. But I wonder what that boy's going to do now that he's in there. With Teddy on this side, there's no way for him to get out.
You don't think he's gonna get desperate and end it all? He did look depressed, like it was the end of the world.
No, I don't think that's it. The killer has to know that the people he threw into the TV have come back to this side. I can see missing Yukiko or Kanji, but Rise, a celebrity? There's no way the killer wouldn't know she's still alive. So that means he knows there's a way out of the TV world. As for the rest, we'll just have to ask him face to face.
I wonder why...
Hey, good
Oh, I
timing.
can't
How'd
talk
it
about
go?
it. Never mind.
Not good. There's not enough information to go on. But at least we're positive that
It's a
someone's
spoiler.
I see. Wait, where's Teddy?
He's working.
He's still looking.
Oh, just kidding. He's looking.
All right. So we need to find out who that guy is, and if he is in fact the one the police are after. Once we figure that out, we just do our thing.
That's right. If he really is the killer and he's escaped into the other world, the police don't have a chance of catching him.
So it's all on us.
Man, my social links are going through the fucking roof right now.
Well then, let's get...
Let's look around. I guess I should start with Junas because it's small. Nope. Oh, there's that kid. Hold on. There's a kid in the Samigawa floodplains. I wonder if he's still there. He is. Dun, 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 dun. Info on the suspect sounds pretty tough. You wonder if Dojima will say anything. What about Adachi? He tells me everything. He's my second dad. Oh fuck, are you kidding me? You were there the entire time? Oops. Ah, wrong. Ah. Junas. Stopping by for a burger to eat at Junas. The guy who showed up in the Midnight Channel, haven't you seen him before? Yeah, I wish I could remember. Okay, I guess I'm just supposed to go talk to Dojima now. Dojima, Dojima, Dojima. Shouldn't you ask the police for information on the criminal? That laid-back detective guy sometimes hangs around the bus stop. I've seen it around on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. What? It's deplorable. Should check the bus stop. I remember seeing a man wearing a suit around here somewhere, and it wasn't me, a smart guy. Near the bus stop, right? Well, it's once. Oh, Dad! Oh, Dad! I didn't even see him. Don't litter around and get. Damn that Adachi. Where'd he go? Yeah, I just had to go to talk to Adachi. Adachi, where is Adachi? I like how it like blatantly says like, oh, you should see Adachi. I wouldn't say blatantly, but he's like, I'm not telling you anything. Where's Adachi? A lover's dance. Like the lover's arcana. Okay, I think I need to just progress the day now. Who do I hang out with? Aya! Yeah, people are reporting to the Fox, but I'm not even done. I'm not done that quest. That kind of sucks. What's going on in Okina? Oh. I'm glad I could help, ma'am. I was like, wait, can I buy books here? No, it's lying to me. It's lying. Well, now I don't know what to do. You know what? Let's go fishing. Let's fucking just go fishing. When a fish takes the bait, the bobber will sink into the water. Press the action button. Once a fish bites, pay attention to the gauge at the bottom of the screen. Move the bobber left and right with the directional key. When the action icon is the blue, hold... Ah, nahone. Ba-da-dum bum bum bum. Goldfish. A cat. Did you see the cat? There's a cat. I don't have any bait. Oh! Oh, hold on. Who is that? Sonari. Hey, welcome, welcome, everybody. Hello, everybody. My name's Akira Dolce. Your local barista VTuber. I have dog ears. Ow. B, the sunbeam. Thank you for the follow. Hey, maybe you can be a bright little sunbeam in my chat. How was your stream, Sonari? Let me give you a double shout out here. Did I spell that right? I did. Okay. Ooh, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Hey guys, if you haven't followed Sonari yet, go give Sonari a follow. How would you do in Pokemon? What were you doing? What were you doing? 2 shinies? I was hatching Fuecoco's, but no shiny. That's good though. 2 shinies in one stream. That is top quality. I ran out of fishing bait. I have 2 shinies in total right now. One I came across randomly, and one that I hatched. And the funny thing is that the one that I hatched, I wasn't even looking for anything. It was the first egg I ever hatched in that game, and it was a shiny. Shiny hunting is so easy in that game. I would say so easy, but like it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier than the previous methods. I think the thing that makes it super easy is that like it's overworld Pokemon. There's no random battles, so you don't have to like sit and grind through some like question mark stuff, you know? Best Persona game? It's probably, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's definitely bounces between 4 and 5. 4 is so good. 5 is also very good. 4 was like really, really good for my mental development as a child. I'm gonna say as a child, but like when I was a teenager, man, I had my own head up my ass. And Persona 4 was like, hey, maybe you should stop having your head up your ass. I'm like, that's a really good point. I haven't played Golden since it came out on Vita. I miss it. It's on Steam and it's coming out on Game Pass. Game Pass has some new features and stuff. P5 has style, but 4 is more homey. Did you know that that's what Persona 4 was going for? Is I think the word was nostalgic. The music, the music, the visuals, everything is supposed to feel nostalgic. That's the mood that they were going for. Tears pass through. 3 is coming on. Is it Steam as well? I know it's coming out on. I know it's coming out on Game Pass, but I don't know about Steam. There we go. Countryside. Yes, countryside feeling. That is a good point. This is the countryside. Man, I grew up in the countryside, so like a lot of the stuff that like goes on in the game is very accurate, let me just tell you. All this gossipy sort of like thing and everyone knowing anybody, like everybody knowing everybody and running into people randomly that you just know. God, I hate it. I do not like my hometown, guys. There are things I like about it, but man, there's a lot of bad memories in my hometown. Okay, I am now officially a tutor. What's this one? Shit. Ah! Lucky Studios, thank you for the follow. I'm ultimately feeling a lot more lucky with you following me. Monday, Friday, and Saturday. Those are definitely days I do not check often. What are people doing today? Ah! Sonari, thank you. Thank you for the bear. The fox. I can probably check the fox. Mister, you know the sticker you gave me? Everyone already knew about it, but I did make friends. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I had friends too. I do have friends, guys. Diggy. Digger. Welcome. I'm glad you popped in with the raid. And definitely not late. I really want to like upgrade my throwing stuff because I only have the default stuff. Oh my goodness. Cass, thank you for the raid. Hello everybody, my name is Akira Dolce, your local barista. Your local barista VTuber. Thank you, Tony Society. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy my society. My barista cafe society. And Fugu, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you, Fugu. Hello Raiders, my name is Akira Dolce again. Once again, I'm playing Persona 4. I have played this game before. It is one of my favorite Persona games. Go pee girl, go piss girl. Hope you had a great stream. What were you playing? What were you playing? Did you end up playing Splatoon? Yes, you did. Okay, you did end up playing Splatoon. Hey guys, if you haven't followed Princess Kazooie yet, please go give her a follow. A wonderful, wonderful streamer. Very entertaining, very chatty, very, very upbeat, and fun to watch. Your new model is hot. Okay, yeah, no. I'm very sexy, and I can take off my sweater because it's fucking hot in here. Oh, baby. But it's cold now because it's winter, so I'm gonna put it back on. I don't like winter, guys. It's too freaking cold. There are other secrets that this holds too. You guys, I saw my jacket, right? Well, actually, here's a magic trick. I can put on the sleeves. I can change my sleeves. Ha ha ha. Boom! Wow, magic. Just kidding. I live in Canada, guys, so I get like the coldest winters. It's not fun. Hi, I'm Canadian. I'm a Canadian streamer. So yeah, hence the plaid on my jacket. Just kidding. The plaid was actually an afterthought. I was like, man, I really want plaid because it's kind of interesting rather than just a plain flat color. And then somebody's like, wow, plaid? That's so Canadian of you. I'm like, oh my God, you're right. It wasn't even planned. I do not like the cold, guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time, and I know it's late, so if you guys want to pop on out because it is late, or you have to take a pee like somebody who raids and pees, I don't mind. But if you do decide to stay, thank you for joining me, and I hope you guys enjoy the journey that we're going through right now. And I'm being sent. Oh.
Welcome home, big bro.
Everyone go pee. Everybody go drink some water and pee it out, like right now. I have water with me right now. Fugu with the prime sub. Thank you. I appreciate it. A lot of people get really mad at me for not having a hydrate redeem. And here's the thing. I'm self-hydrating, bitch. I'm self-hydrating. I'm not like a plant. I know how to take care of myself. Unlike some people. No. No, that's why I really don't have a hydrate button, because it's not your guys' responsibility to keep me healthy. I'm responsible for keeping me healthy. So, if you guys want me to drink water, I'm already doing it. Don't worry. If you had it, motherfuckers would, like me, would spam it. I'd probably set it on a cooldown for like 5 minutes, like a 5-minute cooldown on it. Won't deepen. We can start my job as my tutor, though. I'm a tutor. Nice to meet you, but I got to go, but really nice meeting you. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Tony Society. I hope you're living in a society right now. Actually, I don't. Society. Have a great night. I play often, so you can count on me on being up late, because I don't have any responsibilities other than this right now. Shu Nakajima. Dude, I totally forgot about this kid. He's just a shy boy from a shy family. But he's so smart, you know? He got the highest score in his class on his last test, and the teacher...
Mom!
Enough of that. We're going to study now, so get out. No, let me talk to your mom a bit more, kid. Tight Fun, hi, welcome. Everybody say goodbye to Tony Society. Everyone say goodbye to society. Of course, dear, I don't want to bother you while you're learning. But still, Akira-kun, was it? I heard Yasogami's wow. I hear Yasogami High's scores are starting to climb there. I got the highest in the fucking class, lady. I got the highest in the grade, actually. I try to risk my life eating a Hot Pocket. Them's good. Them's the good stuff, though. I actually had a Hot Pocket for the first time in like 3 years, like a week ago. That shit hits hard, man. I forgot how good those things are. A nice buttery crust. Sponsored by Hot Pockets. I wonder if I'll ever get sponsored by a food. You know, people get sponsored by like HelloFresh or Raid Shadow Legends. I want to be sponsored by Hot Pockets. She was already in the 2nd year of middle school, and we need to start thinking of applying to high schools. Well, knowing him, I'm not worried about getting into a good school, but when it's time for college... I guess you're right. Well, Akira-kun, please make sure you teach him well. Study hard, okay, Shu-chan? Can I have a social link with his mom instead? Let me tell you up front, I have no intention of attending Yasogami High. The cram school I was going to wasn't that good, so I decided to switch to private tutoring. You were the only one available, so... If you think you're inadequate, I'll have you replaced immediately. Remember that. No. Well, listen here, you little prick. Don't worry about me.
No.
Of course I'm concerned. I'd rather not waste time introducing myself to a stream of prospective tutors. Then what should we start with? I don't have any subjects that I'm particularly bad at. PE.
That's fine.
You tutored Shu. He grasps concept quickly, and he answers problems you have for him in no time. You worked hard in explaining the subject to him in an easy-to-understand manner. I have 2 Hot Pockets in my pocket. Why do you have them in your actual pocket? Wait, why? You're a good tutor. It was easy for me to understand what you were talking about. I'm sure my natural intelligence had something. Wow, okay. I understand. You go on online forums. You browse Reddit. This guy's totally a Redditor. Saving for later. You should just be like a little squirrel and just shove it in your cheeks like... Oh, they're cold? Okay, never mind then. You're good. You're totally good. The tower. The Tower Arcana is like my least favorite. Like in general, like my Arcanas in general, not just like social links. The Tower Arcana is like my least favorite Arcana. The Tower. Wait, yes, the Tower. Why are you so surprised, Kaz? Kazooie, why are you so surprised? Congratulations on your death. Is pass through. I want to hang out with my friends. Why do not my friends want to hang out? Oh, I need to talk to fucking Adachi. Need to talk to Adachi. Where the fuck is Adachi? I totally forgot there was like an investigation going on right now. Isn't Tower the worst tarot card? The Tower represents misfortune. So yeah. Or hardship, I think. Misfortune or hardship. Where the fuck is the police? He's a detective. Wouldn't he be in the same place as your uncle? Okay, so I just need to wait for Adachi to show up at Junes. What does the Tower card mean when it's in reverse? I think it means... Does it mean opportunity? Tower reverse. The Tower. Upright means sudden change, upheaval, chaos, revelation, and awakening. Reversed means personal... Hey, get out of here, Dad. Personal transformation, fear of change, and averting disaster. Okay. So yeah. Personal transformation. There you go. Did that explain anything to you? Because it sure did. To me, I think, maybe. This game gets so good. I know, this is not my first time playing. This is like my 4th time playing through this game. It is one of my favorites, is why I'm going through. I do want to get into tarot reading. But I hear that if you really want to get into tarot card bullshit, you should get tarot cards as a gift, because that brings good luck. So you can go out and just buy your own cards, but getting it as a gift is ideal. I wish I could play it for the first time. I know, I was thinking like there's so much foreshadowing, and then there's like, when you know what's going on, it just doesn't hit the same. I'll never look at Namatame the same way ever again. Or like when it's like, oh, the killer is throwing people into the TV, and you're like, are they though? There are things I keep forgetting about this game, like how I just realized I just hung out with her even though my relationship wasn't ready to advance. That's fine though. Should I hang out with Nanako? Nanako. Bananako. Oh shit. Oh my god, look at your outfit though. I didn't even know she added that outfit. I never see her outside of school. I'm gonna hang out with Nanako. Like, I'm running out of things to do because my options are narrowing. Bum bum. Gotta go talk to Adachi. Gotta go talk to Adachi. Bum 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 bum. Talk to Adachi. I can work here. Okay, Adachi's got to be at Junes now. Oh my goodness, it's so bright out. Where's the music? Where's the music? There it is. I think I'll stay here a little longer before I can go out again. You startled me. Don't sneak up on me like that. What was I doing? Oh, you know, investigating. I'll tell Dojima. Did Dojima-san maybe tell you anything about it? Please keep it a secret from him. What? Clues on to catch the subject or the suspect? If I tell you, you gotta keep quiet. Okay, then. I was just talking to myself here, but he supposedly has a part-time job at the shopping district. He works at Konishi Liquors, probably. Where does he work? Does he work as a wash boy? Incident at the bookstore. They're talking about some kind of joke that made me angry. The culprit worked part-time at one of the stores around here. It may be in the shopping district. We'll maybe do redouble our search and keep asking around. Wah, 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 wah. Do I have to like talk to him? I think he works at the pub. Yeah, I have to like talk to people. Wow, I don't want to talk to people. It's such a hassle. You must be Risei's friend. Risei's not home yet. A student? No, I'm the only one who has been working here this entire time. Thank goodness Risei has come back. I think he works here. Please buy a lot. What do you even sell? I don't even remember what you sell. Ointment. You sell a Tesla coil. That was weird. No, I guess not. It doesn't work here. Does he work at Aya's? I don't think he works at Aya. Thinking about that kid working. It sounds like a lie. Like he fucking plays video games and wanks it all day. But this was a while ago. I had him cutting meat, but he got bored with work very quickly. He had black eyes. He said the person who worked here before him was a classmate during middle school. I see that kid, his classmate, around here sometimes. You should talk to him when you see him. I don't know if you'll find him today, but he recently dyed his hair golden brown, so he should be easy to spot. If you see a golden-haired classmate, golden brown-haired classmate, you'll probably obtain information about the boy. Okay. I love cicadas. Cicadas are so cool. I know someone picked it up. Where do I get this kid's bug net again? Fugu, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great night. Okay, we're gonna go to learn more about the lady. Eri. I want to call her Ebby. Like, oh, she reminds me of a shrimp so much I want to call her Ebby. Hey, Yukun. Don't you know Phoenix Ranger Featherman R? You suck. How dare you? I dare you to say that again. Yukun's gonna get us. Run, everybody. Yuta chases his friends as his face turns red.
Yukon, let's go home.
It's getting late. Akio, we're going home. When is he coming back? Huh? You mean your father? I don't know yet. I'm going home with Ryukun. God, what a fucking kid. I guess he wants to see his father. Probably. I mean, if he goes, even if he goes home, he'll be alone with me, right? I'm just a stranger who barged into his life 6 months ago, so I feel a bit sorry for him. Welcome back, Akira. Thank you for welcoming me back. It's good to be back. How are you, Mari Momo? I didn't catch this actual welcome back stream. It was just a chatting stream, and then we played Splatoon after. So it wasn't anything super special. Nothing really. Just some chatting and talking. But, like, you know, you can always do that. I'm going to be a lot more active, so you can expect me to be here. He only told me he had a child right before we got married, but I thought he was the one for me, so I figured the three of us would be able to work it all out. How'd the vacation go? It was great. It was fun. I loved it. Honestly, I'm not sure if it was a needed vacation, because like at some point I was like, I need to do something. But I feel like it was something, part of me needed it, that's for sure. A part of me needed it. And I'm glad I went. I got super busy too, so. Like, I got super busy before going, so. A load off the mind. He keeps in contact with me, but he doesn't change the fact that he's not here. He's so inconsiderate. Who do I ask who she loves? Do you love Yuta or do you love your husband? Do you love Yuta? Of course I do. But you know, there's no way a child can get along with a new mother, so it can't be helped. Maybe I rushed into marriage too quickly. When he told me I wouldn't have to work, but I thought it'd be a great idea, but don't tell my husband, okay? Oh, I won't tell your husband that about us, baby. Come on now, baby. Don't worry about your husband. Man, I got like $100 from that. That's crazy. Not ready to advance with Nanako yet. Okay, I'm gonna do this a little bit more. Probably like another about 10 minutes or so, and then I'll end my stream here. I need a tower persona. I don't think I have one with me right now, but I think I can get one. Compendium. Tower, tower, tower. I do not have a tower. Tatui. I still need Rakshasa. Legion, High Pixie, Apsaris. I think that's probably the best one. I definitely have to part with either Legion. Oh wait, King Frost. Oh, this might be my best one here, honestly. Oh, this one. Magician, Moon, and Justice. I can get Angel really cheap, so. I'm not high enough level. Well, I guess I'm not hanging out with Shu today. Nanako, reading at home, Nanako, 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 Nanako. We're gonna hang out with Nanako. Imagine willingly just spending time with a 6-year-old. Not by like circumstance or anything, just like, oh, I'm just gonna hang out with a 6-year-old because I want to. I guess she is family to him, so like I guess it would make sense. Maneki Neko. I want the Maneki Neko. Dun, 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 dun. Ah. Okay, let's look for the golden brown haired boy. Ooh, my vegetables. It's so weird thinking about vegetables because like as a kid, I freaking hated vegetables. Also just growing corn casually. Just casually growing corn. Wall paprika. Can you just casually grow stuff like that? I guess there's nothing really stopping you, huh? But it'd probably kind of be hard to grow corn in your garden. Do people grow corn in their garden? Have people been doing that? He's got to be here right now. Right now. No, he's not here. We're looking for a yearbook photo. What? On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tomorrow's Monday. Wait, what? They probably... Okay, they have cram school. My mom used to grow corn and squash it. Really? Old neighbor used to grow sweet corn. Is sweet corn the same as just regular corn? What is it? What's his? Juness? Mailbox. Oh, what? I didn't know I could do... Wait, I didn't know I could do that. It's the tall yellow corn. Oh. What's the non-yellow corn? Wait, do I not know anything about corn? Sweet corn. So yeah, that's the corn. Okay, that's the corn that everyone is used to. What if I just search corn? Not sweet corn. Wait. Oh, it's like dry. Oh, nahone. It's not sweet. Wait, is corn supposed to be sweet? Wait, is corn supposed to be sweet? I don't ever considered it sweet. I guess there is really no way to describe corn's flavor unless it... Yeah, I guess it is kind of sweet, huh? Huh. It's always been sweet to me, really? Maybe I'm just not eating corn the right way. Is that even a thing? You're eating the corn wrong. I wish my life had meaning again. Is this the one where I'm supposed to like give somebody bugs and he's like, I want to catch bugs for the rest of my life? Hold on, what was that quest again? I wish my life had meaning again. A man wishes to find meaning in his life again. Do you need life meaning? Compared to other corn, sweet corn is very sweet, while white corn isn't sweet at all. And it's very hard even after you boil. I'm supposed to make a model for him. Okay. Wee. Corn used to be purple colored. Yeah, I do remember like that weird colored corn that's not like yellow. Is that like wild corn? That has to be like wild corn. Because that's like the seeds. Wait, oh yeah, the stuff that we eat in sweet corn. That's supposed to be the seeds if I remember correctly, right? And so we can eat the corn on sweet corn because it's bred that way.
My.
Goodness gracious.
Good day.
Good day. You introduced yourself. Akira Dolce. Akira-chan, isn't it? A lovely name. Thank you. I've lived here all my life, but I don't know you. I just moved here.
Is that so?
If you're from the city, you may think it's a bit inconvenient here, but I think it's a nice town. I think so too. That's nice to hear. It's good to hear pleasant things about your home.
I'm sorry.
Let me introduce myself.
My name is Hisano Kuroda.
Like black. Like people... Carrots used to be purple. Oh yes! I remember.
I am death.
I'm sorry? I have depression. That's what she's trying to say. She's trying to say, I have depression. You're still not used to this town, are you? If you have any problems, I can give you some advice. Though I'm sure you'd rather spend your time with the younger ladies. Akira-chan! I love the Death Arcana. Look, it's so cool. The Death Arcana looks so... I love it. Hope we can meet again. Goodbye now.
Beep.
Beep. Beep. Bum, bum. Yeah. Make a model. Gunpla. You decide to build a model. You silently assemble the complex pieces. Your diligence has increased. You almost cut off a piece that you weren't supposed to. The model is not complete. I love model building. It's actually kind of therapeutic. It reminds me, that's how Beyblades were assembled, by the way. Beyblades used to be assembled like Gunpla. I think I can go into the TV world now. I said nobody's really got to live. I miss model building, but I never have space for it. That's like the huge thing, is like having space for it. Once you get disorganized, it's hard to find things. Misorganized? Disorganized? Okay, so they're around here now. On the south side. Okay, we're on the north side, so we gotta go to the south side. There you are. Because me and my friends are going around showing it to everyone. Want a copy? There's no doubt that the boy in the picture is the one you saw on the Midnight Channel. Mitsuo Kubo. Mitsuo Kubo. Mitsuo Kubo. You should report to Reese. Okay, I think we're going to enter the TV now and we're going to call it a night here, guys. Model building is a rural hobby, so you can afford... Whoa! I never really thought of it that way, huh? That's freaking nutty. Wow. Psh, mind blown.
That's everyone, Senpai.
Teddy's still in his freaking... Culprit's a kid? I can't even imagine what it's like for a kid my age to kill someone. I'd be scared if you could. Some people are just like that, though. It's true what they say. It takes all types to make a world. Pisses me off that we gotta go in and rescue a bastard like that. But we can't just let him die, I guess.
Alright.
Alright. TV time. Next time we go in, we're actually gonna have some gameplay. You showed the picture of Mitsuo Kubo to the others.
That's him, all right. It's definitely the guy on the Midnight Channel. It's settled then. He is the killer.
This guy came to our shop before. Was he spying on me? Oh my god, I really was being targeted.
Damn it! Freaking punk!
I think he was just a creepy
Him before,
weirdo.
too. Oh, now I remember. Yukiko, it's that one guy.
That one guy?
Back in
One
April,
guy.
Remember? He suddenly came and started hitting on you?
The one guy.
Oh, him! The dude who got served by Yukiko in front of the school. Man, Chie, how'd you remember something like that?
Well, that was the first time he talked to her, but I remember he was always following her around.
Sorry, who are we talking about?
The dude who came right up to you at the school gates and called you Yuki?
Oh. Really?
Wait, did he kidnap Yukiko to get back at her for rejecting him?
I didn't really reject him.
He came up to me while I was busy working and asked, "Don't the biker gangs bother you?" Just going on and on about how biker gangs can't do anything unless they're in a pack and stuff. He seemed to be the type who just keeps talking whether you like it or not, if that makes sense. I usually treat those people politely so they don't get offended, but I was so tired that I kinda ignored him. Was that why I was kidnapped?
Huh? Wait, I'm not a biker. Ugh, that damn.
Did you guys
special
know that
report.
the tattoo on
That's why I got
Kanji's
dragged
shoulder is
into this.
temporary? It's a temporary tattoo. It's not real.
You know, I heard he's been saying stuff about that announcer's affair, too. Lots of muttering about how women who cheat on their husbands should be executed.
Sounds like it's all coming together. Well, it's time for a showdown.
Wow, there's all this convenient information just coming up all at once.
Can you tell where this Mitsuo guy's at?
I'll give it a try. Just a sec. Yeah, I found him. He's that way.
All right, let's go! We're so close to the killer. We can't lose him now.
Yes, the killer, Mitsuo.
What is this? Some kind of game?
Well, he did taunt us, saying try and catch me. I guess he thinks of all this as a game.
Oh, this pisses me off! I hereby sentence him to 100 kicks to the face! Let's go!
Man, this is old school.
Gotta admit, all guys love games.
And all girls love Teddy.
Really? All girls love Teddy. It's me, I'm Teddy. Okay. End of my stream, guys. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna see who is alive right now so I can host them. Let's see. We have Ojaxer playing Scarlet and Violet. We have Uwu Monster playing Bug Snacks. Honeycub playing Choo Choo Charles. The good Jared playing that Fortnite. We're gonna host Honeycub, just cuz. Alright. thank you guys for joining. I hope you appreciated the stream. We are going to be playing a lot more together, guys. We have a lot more, I have a lot more time on my hands now, and hopefully I can be even more entertaining for you guys. Do you guys hear that? What's that? Was that me hitting my mic? I don't know. Anyways, raid. If you guys check my schedule on Twitch, you guys can click on whatever ones that you want notifications for. I'll get those updated every Sunday, hopefully every Sunday night, so you can look forward to that. I'm looking to stream at least 5 days a week now, so you guys can look forward to that as well, and other stuff as well, like following my TikTok for cool TikTok stuff, following my VOD archives if you want to watch more VODs of me. There's tons of VODs, there's hundreds of hours there, as well as my Twitter, in which I post whenever I go live. There's a lot of stuff coming from me in the next 2 months, so hey, let's all have a fun time together. I don't know what time it is for you guys, but I hope it's a good time. Our raid messages: are you winning, son? Are you winning, son? You don't even have to use my emotes. You can use whatever emotes you want. These are the two ones that I like to use in the dance one. They're really cute. I have no idea what time it is for you guys. I just hope it's a good time. Have a good, everybody. Have a good. Wow. Wow.